of rat castor, particularly in Skyer.
All right, yeah.
And if you think about it, they're not all making these tattered clothes.
Oh.
So somewhere there are rats that are the what's the name of the people that tailors?
Yeah.
So I want the rat tailor subfaction that is making all of the clothing. It sounds like a perfect sub-hero that no one will ever take already that you can add and say that you gave us a model.
If you had those four for your battle formations, you would have Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. Oh, fantastic! Right. Hello, everybody!
Welcome to another Week in Decadent podcast.
Woo!
Where we both talk, and also it's advanced. It has a video attached to the podcast.
Oh, yeah, that does check out. Not just a podcast. It's going to be pretty good here.
Yeah, we're here for you, but could you dancer? I'm always trying to play stuff that isn't being spammed on YouTube, which is why we're finally seeing some rats on the table because it felt like they were everywhere. But we don't have any rattling guns because I both respect your time and I respect Shannon. So this is like, if you're like, this is a non-optimal rat last.
Yes.
Baby, you bet it is.
It sure is.
But I wanted to put my warp lightning cannons on the table.
Absolutely. And before we jump into too much, Tattooed Zoologist, you started off strong there. Flesh Eater Court, Soul Blight, Night Haunt. Then you kind of lost your way. You got off the death train. You got to correct that. Get that OBR tucked back in there. If the heart beats, something rhyme, not leet. I don't know. Perfect. All right, what are we doing today?
All right, we are drinking beer, and then we'll fill the space of the game or something.
Sounds great.
So,
want to talk about beer?
Yeah, but let's do the beers.
Talk about beer. Oh my goodness.
All right, you're closest to the beer.
That's true. Okay, sounds good. So we talked at the Christmas special.
Right.
We had the Darkness. Surly Brewing Company. Oh, chef's kiss of a beer. It is fantastic. I never thought I'd see it again. Turns out, I went in there enough times in enough different costumes for the limit one per customer, buy enough of it, that the liquor store brought in other versions of Darkness. So we're trying some of those today,
100%.
which is super cool.
Yes.
Super cool. Let's start out with the more normal-ish looking thing. We got the double barrel Darkness. That's what's filling your glass?
Yes.
I don't know what you want to call that there.
I mean, it's very close to a vase. This is probably the closest to a vase that I've gotten so far.
You could put beta fish in there.
Yeah, you could definitely put beta fish. No one would doubt.
Right?
So it's fantastic. It's like the Darkness, but just a little bit extra. you get more fruit because it was both rum and bourbon, and then they finished it, I think you were saying, with actual
vanilla beans
vanilla
in there.
beans.
Yeah.
And you really kind of get that vanilla bean at the end to help like smooth it out.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
Super good.
We all
rum
tried
really
it.
stood out for me.
Yeah. Mason, you were talking all about the rum, and I agree with you. I think there's like a fruity note to it. I don't know if that comes from the bourbon or what is bringing that forward.
I think it's the rum.
The rum?
Yeah.
It's good though. It's good. I don't know if I'd say it's an improvement on the original. The original's just so good.
I'll say that I like it more than the original.
Yeah?
But I also like
hot takes here.
like anything
the
that can
original.
up the sweetness without it getting into syrupy.
Mm-hmm.
And this has done that. It gets fruity rather than syrupy, and that is like chef's kiss.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that is the key.
That's fair.
All
Yeah.
right.
Super good. Then we've got what's filling me glass today, which is do you know where the phrase "jump the shark" comes from?
I don't.
It comes from Happy Days. They did a season finale where Fonzie was on water skis and literally jumped over a shark, and it's boy, how do we beat that? I don't know what to do anymore. We got a little crazy there. Oh, grab the box over there. Get some more of this art out here. So this is the chocolate limoncello darkness, and they flew too close to the sun. They tried a little hard. They groveled a little too close to the gaseous feet, and it just it's too much. It's too lemony. It's too lemony. It's like you got a cleaning rag full of Mr. Clean. Huff that, drink a beer. Huff that, drink a beer, and it's too much.
That's a great way to describe it.
It's too much.
Like the very, very first like half second as it hits your palate, you get like the perfect amount of beer and limoncello, and then it becomes cleaning solvent very quickly.
My problem was that it started licking the inside of a lemon peel.
Oh,
It got real citrusy.
Yeah, I wish it was like it was. I got that because I like lemon. I like lemon a lot, but it was just fighting too much with the darker beer flavors.
Absolutely.
Sure.
In my opinion, nothing beats Darkness OG. But it's cool to get to try them. I'm really glad that local place was carrying it. Super, super cool. Super, super cool. Mason, what you chugging in the background?
Mason refuses to be on camera.
You're gonna have to
It's all good
careful,
here.
I haven't poured it yet.
Oh, yeah, but what a name.
So
Delightful.
yeah, I chose this just because of the name. It's is it New Garris or Garris? It's the brewing company.
New Garris.
Garris. And
Glarus?
then it's
Glarus, yeah.
Glarus.
Glarus.
Sounds like a
Yeah,
glare.
I'm not sure where
It's
you
from
picked this up from.
the land of your home.
Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
it's a
boy,
Wisconsin brewery.
oh, guys, I'm from Minnesota, and
Oh,
the Vikings are playing the
Yeah,
Packers.
whatever
today.
that is.
That's Wisconsin.
This
It's
one's
the
Wisconsin.
it's the state in the shape of a skull.
Yeah.
Well, I chose it because it was called Fat Squirrel.
Fat Squirrel.
They just call it an ale, which I
Nice.
thought was kind of cool. And then it's actually, I kind of like it because it's like so many ales have, because of IPAs, even normal ales all kind of go bitter. I think this one's a little smoother.
Yeah.
Still has a little bit of hops, but it was pretty tasty. I think this is pretty good.
Nice.
Very drinkable.
Very cool.
All right.
Fantastic. Well, we jump into, I guess, some Warhammer
get
during
some lists.
our drinking podcast.
Yeah. All right. We're going to start player one. That's
Woo!
me.
Hey, that's you.
We made some changes to these lists, realizing that the plans for bodyguards, as we were setting up, were not great. I wanted to make the Hellpit Abomination the prized beast. I can't do that because he's not in the General's Regiment.
Right.
So now the General's Regiment is the Gracier.
And which we should, probably something worth talking about.
Yeah.
If you've got one of those regiments that you were really excited about, so for instance, the infantry one, I don't know the actual name of it, it's not right, it's something, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
You can't bank on it working on something not in your general's regiment in case you do outdrop your opponent or you tie. So it's a little bit of a gamble to try to base your list building around going for one of those things where it's not in the general's regiment because you don't know if you're getting that second special honor guard regiment.
Right.
Which is interesting, right? It's an interesting thing, and it's a cautionary tale when you're list building to make sure that you've got a backup in case you don't get the choice of the two.
Right.
Perfect.
100%. All right. So this is the General now. Ignore what's on ignore everything on the screen. This is the Gracier. You know him, you love him.
Mhm.
It's not the cool new sculpt. It's just the old and busted sculpt.
It's still It's not a terrible skull.
It's not a terrible sculpt.
It's better than a butcher.
It's better than yikes. See that 3rd edition video we did over coolest looking foot heroes.
Yeah, right.
Then I've got 2 units of 20 clan rats. You've got the leader there. He's got fancy brass armor.
He's Radicus.
He is the best. That is then followed up by my favorite Skaven model.
Oh yeah.
The Hell Pit Abomination. The body horror is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be the prized beast. It just means that he's going to hit on 3s because he's going to get +1 to hit, and then also he doesn't bracket, which he stays at 13 attacks rather than going to 8.
This got so brutal when they came out in Fantasy.
Yeah, they're bad now because they don't interact with a lot of your army rules. Poor Shannon had to listen to me whinge about that when we first sat down. Then we move on to the man who was once general. The Warlock Bombardier. He's in this because I needed the points. I would much prefer somebody else like the Arch Warlock, but life's tough. Mm-hmm. So he's just going to shoot that gun and try and make it go big boom and see how that goes.
It is fun when it does go big boom, though.
I agree.
It's very, very satisfying when he actually pulls off a shot.
He's got a couple of warp lightning cannons. You don't see those in the enlist building very often anymore. I think that they are super cool. They definitely suffer from not being rattling guns, but hey, what else is except rattling guns?
For sure.
Maybe if they drop their points a little bit more, we'll start seeing them like one splashed in on the table now and then.
But you were talking, you think like 100 points would be 100
points
pretty good?
In my opinion, would make them playable given that they're like pushing your drops up.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to try 120, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I just want dumb rat stuff to be like affordable so that we see people play them.
For certain.
Then we've got the ubiquitous reinforced unit of Doomflayers.
Oh, yeah.
They're very good, and I think that you should see them in a lot of lists because they're just really efficient. And they interact with at least half your allegiance abilities. Then we move into the final regiment, another ubiquitous unit, less so recently. But the Deceiver, he's got the full loadout with the foul hide and scurry away. Mm-hmm. So he's going to be obnoxious, jumping around. But he's looking cool. He's up there on his ninja pulls, which I modeled this guy years ago in 3rd edition. But he definitely fits right in with the Radiclips, whatever it's called.
Radicalism?
Yeah, the Radicalism. Where they came up out of the water and stuff. So just happy coincidence.
Very cool.
Then to accompany him are 2 units of the what are these called? Night Runners. Mm-hmm. They're just clan rats that have been painted to look like they're running around at night with poison weapons.
I think that would make them Night Runners.
Yeah, they're running at night. Also, they don't look like those god-awful monkey sculpts. Sorry, not sorry. Arrested at Waffle House.
Big old pizza feet on those guys. Absolutely terrible.
That is the list. I think my subfaction is Warp Convocation. I really don't get to take advantage of that at all because just the hero with his gun is going to be able to use it because I don't make wound rolls on the Warp Lightning Cannons.
Oh boy, that is bad rule writing, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the Hell Pit, I could put him in the subfaction where you roll a D3 and take D3 mortal wounds, and then nothing good happens.
Sure.
So there's not a lot of like options here. I could make these clanrats have rend on the charge. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, I was just lazy.
Fair enough. Hey, fair enough.
My lore is the Kronspine incarnate because
gotcha.
I've got just 2 casts. And there's a lot of really good spells to cast, so I don't want to be like trying to push out a bunch of medium value.
That's fair.
Spells.
That's fair. Actually, yeah, the Skaven lore is not bad. It's not bad at all. Absolutely solid.
Arrested was in the chat.
This house was built by Monkey Skaven.
Yeah, and then we killed them, and then lived in it like a bunch of filthy rats, but with better sculpts.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
cool.
That was me. Let's go on to you.
Jump into some fat flesh eater quartz going on here. Boy, flesh eater quartz smiling after this last patch update, battle, whatever they call it. I don't know, something. It's a patch. It's a game patch. Points drops basically across the board, including the only points drops in the legends that are not beastmen. That's how much we needed points drops, which is super, super good. And they gave us back our old rule. So it used to be called Rousing Oration, but then they named the ability for the Cardinal Rousing Oration, so now it's some inspiring speech or something. Anyway, we are one of 2 armies left, as far as I know, that have currency. It's us and Khorne, I think, that have
I believe so.
an army currency. And that's been holding us back, because it's hard to be making money when you got to be out doing other things instead of your day job. They made it so that our day job's a little bit better, right? So now I can pick hero. I'll do it all the time, but try to get myself some more extra.
I'm laughing at Liam T.
Oh.
Classic Thomas being sad that his detachment rule doesn't buff his mortal wound.
Correct. Very correct. So army-wise, we got 2,000 points of FAQ. I'm running, the FAQ lore for both spells and prayers. But I'm going Twillet sorceries.
Yes.
Not how you spell Twilight. Twillet sorceries, which is going to be super cool because you never see it. It's got the Geminids in there. They're a little hard. They're hard to play. They're really tough to play. But I feel like if you can get it down to where they're kind of woven into the Usharan Ghoul wad,
right,
they could be really effective. So I want to give those guys a chance and get those models out. They've just been collecting dust sitting there. I've got this lovely spell portal. This I'm excited for, because there's nothing quite like having Usharan try to just reach out and cast his spell turn 1 and have people get their whole army stepped on by their own army. Beautiful, fun stuff. So getting those buddies out there, and maybe we will actually, probably for the first time in Week in Decadent, if not on planet Earth, see the Prismatic Palisade do something. Maybe block a little shooting. Who knows? We'll find out. So running those guys, we're going Lords of the Manor for the battle formation. So every time I bring back a model, I get an extra one for free.
Yep.
Super good on horrors.
Super good.
Oh my god. And, great on Morbeg Knights too. But recently I was up on the Flesh Eater Court's Facebook page, and someone, reached out to me and was like, hey, what do you think about horrors? And this is before the points change. And I said, I think that they're fine. It's just Morbeg Knights are better. With some of the changes we've seen, I think you're going to start seeing horrors again.
Yeah.
I think horrors are going to be all over the place. They're pretty fun. Pretty great. All right, let's actually talk about a list. Jumping into there. So General's Regiment. General has to be Usharan. He's a War Master, so he's doing his thing. He loves it. He's the big daddy. Competitive list has Usharan in it. Here we are. Mariskar Herald, he is going to have whatever the new regiment is where he makes infantry faster around him. He's got that. That's what he's doing. He's also got my artifacts, so he's a priest too. Everyone's being priests today, hanging out with each other. It's going to be good. And then the Morbeg Knights, reinforced. They're going to be running around, trying to get me some objectives. Should be fun. I should put things up as I go, shouldn't I? Just read down the thing and go down it and talk about stuff. Yeah, we'll talk about models.
This guy.
We're doing miniatures, guys. People like models.
It's true. And ages ago, somebody asked for these close-up shots, and we're going to do them forever.
We're going to do them for just 1,000 times a day. Usharan, I even with the points drops, I do think he is still the centerpiece of the army. I think you need him. Just as that 24-inch range feeding frenzy is so good to not have to sit there and be like, fidgeting around.
100%.
It's really, really helpful. So we got Big Daddy Oosh.
Not to mention that +1 to save on objectives you control.
Oh, for certain. Or even swapping it over to the +1 for runs or charges can be super helpful.
Isn't that the guy we were talking about that was a Dark Souls?
He is a Dark Souls. He's 100% a Dark Souls boss. We got Lord Dirtybone, Mariskar Herald. You gotta love having him in there. He's super fun. And then I'll just grab a Morbeg Knight, swap him in here as well. I do like the model of that. I do think that if I get a second one, because I hate having duplicate models, because I'm weird like that, I'm going to use the Nurgle Priest. He's got the fly head.
Ooh.
I think if you did a head swap on that, it would be pretty good.
Agreed.
And then Morbeg Knights, still great. Points-wise now, maybe horrors might start squeaking in there and pushing them out. What was that?
The Morbegs went down 10 points?
Yeah, Morbegs went down. I think it was just the Cardinal and like 2 other things were the only things that didn't go down. Points drop across the board essentially for Flesh Eater Courts, which was needed.
Yeah, when your best unit goes down, you know that you're...
when you're the only death faction where they make Nagash cheaper, you're in trouble. All right, next one, jumping in here, we've got the Abhorrent Arc Regent. We got Guy de Walakion, everybody's favorite here. I love that little model conversion on it. It's simple, it's fun, super great. He's here to help bring in that carrion call, as well as his endless servants. Super good on crypt horrors, even ghouls. More big knights, of course. Combining with Lords of the Manor, getting 2 free things for just rolling a single dice. Can't beat it. Spellcaster also helpful, turns out, in a game that likes magic. He's running around with my Crypt Haunter Courtier. That'll be this guy here, who's a little converted up, so that I can be lazy and call him either the Infernal Courtier or the Crypt Haunter Courtier, depending on how I feel. He's essentially there just to give +1 to hit, so that I can be on par with every other army, which is good. And then, of course, he has got his buddies, the Crypt Horrors, led by their champion, Lance Fist. I can't remember, who was that opponent that named him? It was the Empire player at Flying Monkey who had the Slap Griffin? Yeah, he was like, Lance Fist. That's a great movie name. And I was like, what kind of movie? He's like, you didn't need to ask that. It's like, I know. All right. So these horrors, hoping to get a lot of use and utility out of them today. Final regiment. It's being led by Cardinal Reichenau. If you know, you know. It's not the Three Musketeers name, actually. This is something way nerdier. But the Cardinal, super good for buffing up your characters real fast, getting those noble deed points out there. And he's a priest, so pretty darn helpful. The model's growing on me. I did
it at first?
What was that?
You didn't like it at first?
In the beginning, the staff. I didn't care quite for the staff. I felt like they could have done more with it. But I did a couple of tiny conversions on it, and I like how it turned out. Pretty solid. He is running around with the GOAT, Andre Lepatie, the Ghoul Courtier out of Legends. Oh, so good. Actually has a use and a purpose now. He used to be the same points as the Executioner, but didn't do as much. Now he gives +1 to hit for ghouls. So good for him. Huzzah, huzzah.
I think you're the only one that would hype a Legends model.
Yep. Could be. And then finally we got the big old unit of the ghouls, the Brothers of the Red Rose, hanging out there, just throwing thousands and thousands of dice and hoping something sticks. I think that's enough. That's enough talking on armies.
You got crit auto wound, right?
Crit auto wound, yeah. So if you get enough dice,
that is legit.
solid. Perfect. What are we playing today?
All right, I got the battle plan thing.
Yeah.
We're playing Jaws of Galay because we wanted to really play one of the battle plans that was most affected by the permanent underdog.
Yeah.
When you take a double.
For sure. Definitely start talking about these new rules.
This one is absolutely terrifying because the underdog at the end of their turn gets to pick up an objective and destroy it.
Yeah.
So that's humongous.
Super big. Super big. We've also, because I like how it looks, B, because I like doing things that are unnecessary, we have objectives this time. Scattered throughout the board. There's little objectives actually on the objective areas to hopefully help make it easier to explain where we're trying to move stuff, where stuff is going. You guys will see them on close-up shots as they come in, but something I wanted to just kind of try out and see if it enhances the game, if you will. So
nice.
There we go. Yeah,
I love it.
We were both 3 drops.
Yes.
You outdropped me.
I did. I
did.
I won the roll-off.
Sure did.
So I opted. So I think there's a case to be made for maybe going first on this one.
Sure.
Just because the opportunity for the double is a little bit less.
Right.
But ultimately, I'd rather be able to deny your chance to double me when it would be crippling.
Sure.
And so I went ahead and opted to drop first and give you first turn.
What do you think about, especially in this scenario, just throwing turn 1?
I've been doing it a lot.
Yeah, going for that get down 6 and just be the winner?
I don't try to get down 6. I just don't, like, if I'm forced to take a battle tactic that would put me in a bad spot. We saw me do it in just the last battle report. Right. Where I just didn't take a battle tactic.
But not that. I mean, just don't. Don't score. Like, hold 1. Sit there. Have the other person get it, and then for the rest of the game, I destroy objectives.
I think that you have to be really crafty to not continue to fall back.
And that's not what we're doing today.
Yeah!
So, we'll be jumping in. I'm assuming you're giving me the first turn, right?
I sure am.
Would you like your Night Runners to run in the night before we do that?
I sure would.
Absolutely. Perfect.
All right. The Night Runners get a pregame move, so they're going to move up 7-inch arenas.
Oh, freaking rude.
I'm going to invite Mr. the Oosh.
Mr. the Oosh.
To come get me. And if he wants to basically just get riggedy wrecked about it. He can do that.
Riggedy wrecked.
I'll let these horrors slap into these night runners if they would like to. Just dump that whole unit on the
Movement
ground
trays
there.
are optional.
They are now, especially when you drop them and all the things fall off of them. All right, so I'm just doing a little screeny screen.
Sure. Yep.
I guess
Good
I
call.
can't get too
crazy with it.
too crazy with it. I'm already back in my 3rd edition ways. But that's good enough to stop you from just riggedy wrecking the hell pit. Or if you riggedy wreck then life's tough for me.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, let's get into it. Gonna be fun. We're gonna be starting with taking some flanks. I think that's we're gonna open up with Feck here. I could try to do a seize the center, but I want to have you waste a couple turns of shooting before I just throw Usharan right on out there.
That's fair.
Seems helpful.
We didn't say it.
Yeah.
This bone forest and this
Forest.
Yeah, forest. They are in fact wildwoods. So
Yeah.
just from the top down here and here, made sure that I had 2 of those on the board because I do have mortal wound shooting, and this is not supposed to be feck in a barrel.
For sure. And we wanted to make sure there was enough line of sight blocking terrain.
Right.
So these giant gatehouses are also here. Here in the Kingdom of Wallachia. It's
100%.
All right.
I saw Lustbox pop up. Good to see you, buddy.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Perfect.
And what if the monsters just tried talking to each other?
It's not going to happen.
I mean, yeah, they're going to talk to each other with their hands.
All right, let's start Flesh Eater Court's hero phase. It's starting to get pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. It's feeling a little like Lumineth or Sylvaneth with how much nonsense I have. First things first, Usharan declares that we are now defenders of... are we? Ooh, actually, you know what? No.
Oh.
No, we're not. We're on Crusade. We're Crusading army this time. We need that. +1 to run, +1 to charge.
Okay.
That's the plan. Primarily because I don't think that I'm going to be getting onto objectives, and you're doing mortal wounds anyway with shooting. So what do I care, right?
Never do that. He shoots. He's got a ninja star.
Yeah. Well,
it doesn't do mortal wounds. You must be safe.
yeah, I must be safe. I'm telling you, I'm so far away. You'd have to run, charge, teleport, stop by the mall to go get yourself ninja stars, and get over here. I think I'll be okay.
All right.
So we're starting with Crusading Army. Next thing, Guy is jumping up in the chair.
Okay.
How good of a chair is it? Let's find out. Get them noble deed points. One noble deed points. Luckily, that one still gives you 1 for a 1 instead of just being a fail. Womp. All right. Next thing, we're going to do our big rousing speech. I think I'm going to have Daddy Oosh do it. He's got 5 dice, so we're going for units wholly within 12 inches of him. Measured it before the game to try to keep things moving along in this hero phase. Looking for 5 ups. Hey, there's 1! I can't imagine why they thought we needed help with noble deed jump.
I
point
just
generation.
cannot even begin to compete with his energy, guys.
Drink more!
I do want to hear your answer to the rest of this question.
Shout out to you, Rock with the Cape. Heart you too, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
Let's see. Next thing is going to be the Cardinal is going to attempt to bless His Grace Usharan. Hey, there we go. 3 noble deed points, kicking up to 4. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Prayers. All right. The Cardinal is going to attempt to put the old 5+ ward save. You know what? Let's try to put it on the Morbeg Knights. Could get crazy with it. We do. On a 5, that is a 1 shot. All my prayers are 5s. Makes them a little bit tough. But you know what? Bam. They're blessed. Sounds good. And that's a noble deed point for the Cardinal.
So blessed.
All right. Marisko Herald, he is also a priest. He's going to try to... blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. I'm generating points. Summer King's favor. Put the Summer King's favor on Usharan. He is the Summer King. Fails it, but he gets 2 points to bank. He does not get a noble deed point for trying. No participation trophies in Flesh Eater Courts. Spells. Moving on to spells. I've got 4 of them. What do you have for unbind ranges?
I'm in range of guys.
Okay, sweet.
I don't know if there's anybody that's out.
So this is for the whole chair, so you're definitely good there.
I've got 2
We're good?
unbinds, and they are in range.
Okay. 2 unbinds, and they are in range. We're going to start with going for the Deranged Transformation off of Guy onto the ghouls. This is adding +2 to their movement, +1 to their wound rolls on a 9er.
I'm not stopping that.
Love it. Bam. Going up them noble deeds. Let's get that buff token on out. Boop, boop, pew, boop. Perfect. Next. Is there a way to do it? Do you know what the setup range of the stupid mirrors are?
Within, I think
18?
within 3 of the caster and within 12.
It's within 9 of each other, but my question is, do I have to, like, can he cast it for Ushran to use and just set it up way over there instead of setting it up near himself?
We're going to find out.
We're going to
really
find out
fast.
right now, live. Let's check the tapes. Mason, you want to cut to the infographic?
Yeah. Let me
All right,
Let's
here we
just
go.
get on that right now.
I got to
Did you had to line the crotch shut up for Guy there?
set up an Umbral spell portal wholly within 18 of the caster.
18.
Invisible to them. And an Umbral spell portal that has 2 parts that must be set up within 9 inches of each other. So
Sounds good. So the first one within 18, and then 9 for the one after that.
all wholly within 18.
18. Beautiful. Sounds great. All right. He is going to attempt to set up those spell portals. He's going to try to help out Oosh. What are you doing over there? Oh, on a 10.
I gotta try and stop these. Oh my!
All right. Here we go. Everybody. It's going to be good times. Good times. So we're setting up the first spell portal just within 3 inches of Big Daddy Oosh there, trying to give him a little bit of range. 18 inches is plenty there. And then this one, since I count as the whole chair, wow, I didn't even think about this combo before. Do I have to set it up away from enemies?
No.
I'll do whatever I want.
It doesn't have a movement. So.
I do what I want. So it's just got to be within 9 inches of each other. Oh, correct facing. You know, this is cinematic. Let's see. 9 and 9. So that's going to go there. Bam. And a noble deed point. Delightful. All right. Big Daddy Oosh. He's going to try to cast his spell. I'm sure it's got a fun name. What's it called here? It is called Glimpse of Delusion. He's going to be casting it through the mirrors. Boop, boop, bam, onto the Hell Pit Abomination.
Yep.
The idea with this is to get the Hell Pit Abomination to slap Thomas's army for me, and then we can all go home.
Yep.
Failed it.
Mark
Needed a 7, so nothing there. Oh, it's too bad, but that's okay.
I deployed in a big castle, knowing that
This is a
the
possibility.
wombo combo was a possibility, and you know what? I just thought I'd get lucky, and I did.
Yep. No, you
Plans.
did. Well done. Well done. For his other trick, though, he's going to try the Deranged Transformation onto the Morbeg Knights.
Ooh, hate that.
Get them going, you know? Get them revving. You know what? He's going to sit magic out today, is I think what he's going to do.
Well, he already got 4 noble deeds. How noble does a man need to be?
6. He needs to be 6 noble deeds noble. All right. Oh, that is all of my nonsense.
Uh-oh.
Would you like
Did
to do
you
anything
unplug something?
with the hero phase?
Just a second. The hero phase. So, I'm not going to countercast.
Good.
Because
About time.
all I'm really going to do is cast the Kronspine, and I don't think it's, like, worth it. I guess I could give it a shot. I'd have to raw dog a 9 on the dice,
Mm-hmm.
and is that, like, it's not super likely.
Yeah.
I could just save those points for something else.
For sure.
I'm going to 3 claw steps ahead backward,
Hate it.
because I don't need those more bigs getting free.
I do.
No, they don't get noble deeds, but they
Get
certainly
back
get
here.
mad. They get so mad.
Mhm.
Do. And that, I believe, is what a rat, that's the sound a rat makes.
Sounds good. Beautiful. All right. Well, we're going to jump into the movement phase.
All right, well, you're moving. I'm going to take a look at this camera that
perfect.
given.
Yes.
Sounds great.
Sid?
Perfect. Also, technologist, what's your field of study in there? I went to school for herpetology. Are you a reptiles amphibians person? You a bird folk? Are you a mammal zookeeper that only has to watch one animal all day and I don't know what you do with your lives? But we appreciate you nonetheless. Okay, let's start getting some of this stuff all moved. We're going to get the big ghouly blob jumping up forward. They do have the extra +2 to their movement, but I'm not super... Am I super concerned on that? They would give me 8 plus another 2. There, move 10 ghouls. Doesn't that feel good? It feels great.
Hate it.
Freaking love it. You know what? I do think we're just gonna to the walls with them balls and jump on up. Do you know where that saying comes from?
Balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall, and it's actually balls to the wall. We just added the S onto the second half of it because people like rhyming.
No, I don't.
It is an aviation term. That's when you have the throttle all the way forward, the ball on the top of it, balls to the wall.
That's not what I thought it was.
Turns out, no, we're going back about those North Indian pack mice or pack rats or whatever they are. They're balls to the wall on all their stuff. Movement trays.
Tattooed Zoologist. I did start off with 40k and Space Wolves, but didn't like it and found AOS. I love AOS. I love AOS and the lore and the models. Cult of Nine just saw the statue of the Philosopher.
Heck yeah! Woo!
That is one of our objective tokens.
Yep, statue of the Philosopher. Absolutely great.
That's why I was desperate to get the camera back up, because it cut out because I had the audacity to try to capture the image of the Philosopher.
Audacity!
The camera went a little bit crazy.
Feck jokes. This is the content you guys pay for by watching one advertisement at a time. Good stuff.
Did you answer Arrested's question about terrain?
Do you guys end up following recommended terrain layouts, or do you freeball it? It's just like I prefer freeballing it.
100%.
When I am trying to display something, like last stream, we were doing the first big wall, and I wanted to give it like the most, like, I don't know, kosher version of shooting, or not shooting, but of a battle report, and then I'll do the things
the fun
then.
stuff after.
Right, but generally speaking, I prefer more interesting boards. In fact, if you ever come out to Mile High Open, which is going to be, I believe, in August or September, one of those 2 times.
Excited for that. Run that, buddy.
There is extreme asymmetry between the tables as to make the choice to go first or to go second and choose sides.
Run this, buddy.
To be much more relevant.
Oh my God, he's so fast.
Like, do you want the side that has like 2 different places of power? Then, oh my God, you should play at that time.
Oh my God. They're all so quick.
He's so fast.
So fast, yeah.
Yeah, I prefer cool boards. I like to put my models on top of stuff. I haven't really been doing anything recently that has like places to put models on top of, but it is a known trap for Thomas to put him on a side of a board where there's a very bad spot to be, but I can put my guy way up high. And I almost always put my guy up high.
It's pretty fun. Way up high is pretty great.
Yep, Arrested, we're on the same page. I want to play on a diorama. I like the table to be flat, let's be clear. When there's like so much like bumpiness in the table that I can't really place my models flat reliably and they're falling over, it's too peak.
It's too much.
Yeah, but I just want cool stuff on the board. I want it to look like, if I'm playing in a city, I want it to look like a city. I don't want like 2 buildings and then a bunch of random like debris. But that's just me. Everybody likes their own stuff. There's nothing wrong with however you like to play.
I don't know. I think that if it's an empty field with 2 hills,
that's very wrong.
That's wrong. You're not playing it then. Like terrain. The majority of military history in the world is not actually won by cunning stratagems and etc. It's won by terrain, disease, and supplies. So when you take terrain out of a war game, you take away the ability for the general to do a lot of skill expression.
And you don't have to have I've got a bunch of stuff, right?
You do.
I've got lots of stuff. Part of that's just trying to throw things together for tournaments and building up, and it's staying at my house. So then I get to abuse my position as like store of tournament train to run a channel. But you could have like books. It'd just be like you can have stuff from your house on a coffee table, and just that stuff alone is enough.
When I started playing Warhammer back in college, we literally made a 6x4 foot rectangle on the floor of our dorms with painter's tape and had shoes and books sitting around, and we pushed our models around in that.
Yep.
Play with terrain. It's fun. Play with terrain.
It does not have to be a house. It can be anything.
That's a movement phase.
Alrighty. The question is, what do I want to do about it? I would love if your horrors charge those rats, because I can then countercharge you with my hell pit.
I'd really rather you not.
I can have a bad shot at these ghoulies and potentially do like 1 damage.
Maybe. Lasting damage. To yourself.
Yeah, to myself. Well, I can't overcharge it in
boo.
in your turn, I don't believe. So I'm going to go ahead and... Gosh, I'll go ahead and shoot you, because...
Do you want to redeploy? Because it's the movement phase.
Oh, yeah. Shut up. You know what? If these ghoulies get in and I have to start dealing with them, that's fine. I don't redeploy. Do you have any shooting you'd like to do?
I have no shooting in my army.
I will shoot this warp lightning cannon at those ghouls, because they are the closest one as far as I can tell.
Yep.
Alrighty. I get 2d6 shots on this.
Okay.
4 shots. 4 ups. 5 ups because I'm minus 1 to hit.
Whoa!
1 mortal.
Oh my god. Dear Nagash, please save this ghoul. Reach down from above. Nope. Okay. Well, you're done, buddy. Boop.
More like warp static.
We were just talking about this.
It's pretty great.
Well, will you guys try out the new Path to Glory missions on the upcoming book? I was asking him if he was, by him I mean Shannon.
Me.
If he was going to pick up the Path to Glory, not as a stream opportunity, because the reality is people don't watch that stuff.
Probably true. Unfortunate.
We all like the idea of it, but then our very first channel stuff 3 years ago was the Path to Glory campaign that didn't have a lot of traction. And they're not even posted anymore because they were 2nd edition, and it was during that time of half of them are 2nd, half of them are 3rd. So I've got them hidden, but they weren't super popular. I would be interested in participating in a narrative campaign in the area.
Yeah.
But that would have to be run by somebody that has more time and patience. Which is why I was asking him about it.
We shall see.
Did the ghoul die?
He sure did. That was him. That little smoldering crater there.
He rubbed his socks too aggressively on the
Arc of lightning comes over, and a little tendril comes off and just zaps a little guy.
Okie doke.
He'll come back.
Charges.
Yeah. So, I wanna. What? Give me a measure on those Morbeg Knights. I just want to see.
We're looking at a big
9er.
8.
8? Okay. Why not, right? If they fail, they're holding an objective for me. It's not bad. So. Well,
they failed.
They sure failed pretty hard.
Do you want to spend a fun buck?
The question is, do I want to spend a fun buck? That does put me in your backfield pretty hard and maybe gets you... But the thing is that right now, what's the distance from your nearest cannon to those Morbeg Knights currently? Because I'm also trying to give you, not give you targets. Your cannons cannot get
22 inches.
22. So you could shoot them. You could do a move and shoot and get them both right now.
So
they're already in, so I may as well. I'm going to spend the buck. Let's spend it.
All right.
Let's spend it. Come on. Oh, wow. These 2d6 is hard, guys. 2d6 is hard. All right. That's going to... do you have a counter charge, I guess?
Nah.
No. All right, sweet. That's going to end it for me. Hey, that looks like a battle tactic because of our weird deployment zones. And hold 1, hold 2, hold more for tenor.
Alrighty, where are we at?
I don't know. Over here. Ta-da! And then faction points, I've got 3, 4, that's 7, 8. I just got a ton of noble deed points. Well, that'd be the worst way to track noble deed points.
Oh my god. So I wonder if I'm just going to fight twice and have nobody die.
Who's going to do that?
Those guys could fight those guys.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, 20 wounds, you're going to be off the charge.
True.
His face says, try it.
It's possible. It's possible. Because all those mounts are 2 damage each, and they're +1 to wounds, so I'm winning on 2s.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I'm just going to get wacky about it.
Yeah, right. Wacky. Rants. Wacky shenanigans, rats, and hype buttons. We can Decadent, like, and subscribe.
It's all true.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the part where I actually put this into the system.
Right.
It is...
Do not waver.
Do not waver.
Waver in them do nots.
Okay. Then I'm going to 3d6 cast
Rude.
this Kronspine.
For sure.
From the Gracier.
Blow it up. Oh my god, you do. Wow,
so
look at that.
Warhammer. Would you like to...
yeah, you've only got 2 casts, right?
Yep.
May as well. Rolling 2d6. Is it a 5 or a 4 today? It's a 5! All right. Bring that Kronspine on out.
All right.
See, you get rid of his emotional support styrofoam.
Yes. If anyone doesn't see, he's got emotional support styrofoam that...
They're so springy.
Yeah, they are way too springy.
I ended up on mine.
Snap?
Oh yeah, you can see the snap point right there.
Oh yeah, god darn.
I need to get something to prop him up, like model wise, so that I
Like
just
a
have to
clear
stop.
pole.
Do you have
Stop
anything
worrying about
left over from any of your Mortarks?
I don't think I kept any of it. I'm a notorious not keeper of things.
I might still have a couple of the like spirit tendrils. So if you glue one of those on and you just paint it like the rest of the thing,
Yeah.
and just you make it an anchor and you call it good.
I think I might lean on some terrain because he's done my destruction basing scheme.
yeah.
Because I do my bases by Grand Alliance because back in the day,
That's the way to do
you used to be able to bring stuff from other armies into your from your Grand Alliance.
And you can still do it to a point. Like you could
To
do
a point.
regiments.
Right.
Regiments for now.
So I always have stuck with doing basing by Grand Alliance.
For sure.
Except when I inherit armies like Nurgle, and then it's like
just whatever they did.
yeah, it's whatever they did. Okay,
For sure.
so that's that one.
Okay.
My second spell is going to be probably Skitterleap.
Oh, got a compliment on the vest. Thank you. It's my Week in Decadent vest.
Oh,
And-
it's Jake McCarthy. Remember Jake?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Also, viewers at home, do not adjust your TV volume. My vest is as loud as it seems.
All right, let's go ahead and cast. I don't know.
Oh, it strikes last on that mirror.
Always strike last on the mirror. What is the?
They don't fight.
What is the range on the always strikes last? Because I might be able to hit the
Ghoulies?
horrors.
Oh. No.
I don't
It
know.
can't be more than 18 inches, right?
18 inches.
Yeah, I don't think you can get the horrors. I don't even think you can get the ghouls.
Oh my god.
18?
Not
yeah.
from him, from the deceiver.
Oh, yeah, you can get the horrors.
All right, we're gonna always strikes last on the horrors over there because they are, as we talked about earlier, legit good.
Yep.
On a 6, actually goes off.
Does it? It does.
Yes.
All right.
All my
sweet.
spells
Okay,
are
well,
6.
let's try to stop it. Okay.
Oh
nope.
my
Another
God.
5. Bam.
All right. Well,
Who wants to go play craps?
Yeah. All right. This little red thing is the get sad token. That's all my casting. Is there anything that you'd like to do?
Boy, let me think about it.
If anyone's asking, Thomas, did you forget to put down a null hole? Actually, no. At the beginning of the battle round, it was just going to be. I learned from
Yes.
our first battle report that it's very noble to punch a rat dirt.
Oh, it's super noble. It's free noble deed points.
Oh.
And it's great. It's
So against Feck, you
great.
just leave those at home.
Well, the cardinal gets
It's pretty
to...
dark. Let me see if I can. I might have to
Yeah.
up the lights after all. I was trying to go 80% because the board was looking a little bit bright. But who cares?
Ah, my eye.
It's
Okay.
no spell. See if he looks any better. He looks a little bit better.
A little bit there.
All right.
So the cardinal functions in both hero phases. I'm going to do him just
Okay.
to see. Trying to bless you, Sharon. Let's get you up to that 6, buddy. Bam! There we go. 6 noble deed points. Hype that on up.
Hey, that.
That's pretty good. And then do I want? I've got 3 right now. I could maybe do a redeploy. I don't think I'm super worried about a Karn charge. Like I know that Kronspine's coming in. He gets essentially a free charge on 3 dice.
Yep.
But I think I can slap him back if we're being honest with ourselves.
I don't disagree.
So I do 1 redeploy, maybe do a counter charge in there. I don't think there's a spell that I'm really giddy about casting because you can shoot ghouls all you want with those cannons.
Yep.
I don't really care
That guy
on
looks
it.
fucking amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
I love the help.
That's what I'm going to do. Yep, nothing. I'm going to do nothing after you.
All right. We go into the slinky rat. I gotta remember I gotta fight twice, and the Kronspine doesn't count. All right. So these guys move up immediately to where they used to be. The old Rataroo.
The old rataroo, the old rope-a-rat.
Rat.
Oh, goodness sakes.
All right.
So far, I'm with the games that I've played, and I don't know if you're feeling the same way. I am liking this battle scroll. I think that it did good things.
Yep.
And that's not just because I'm Flesh Eater Courts and my whole army got a points drop.
And yeah, and part of my problem is that I play a lot of different armies, and
Is that a problem or a flavor?
it's a problem because I'm like there's certainly still issues with the game, and they weren't all solved by dropping points on Flesh Eater Courts.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it helped.
You are welcome to your opinion.
It helped
you
a
do
lot.
You do you.
But overall, it is probably the best battle scroll we've ever received.
Ooh.
Wow.
In any iteration of the game that I can recall. Maybe.
What about the one that gave you random points for killing things on a certain list and in the Age of Beasts? That was terrible. That was awful.
Not that. Yep, that wasn't one of them.
That was not
That
the
was
one.
not the one.
Thanks, GW.
Yep, you were there.
Hey, the Tattooed Zoologist wants to know, do you guys have a shop? I'd love one of those shirts. Thomas.
We do. It should be listed in the comments. Not the comments, but the video description.
Heck yeah.
So the shirt that we're wearing, these are actually jerseys from Oweo.
Oweo.
If you joined the Discord
Heck yeah.
and ask me to price you out a custom order from Oweo, I can do that. I'll tell you right now that because I'll custom order the jersey and I'll try and have it shipped to your house. The jerseys, when you order them as one, are $80. So that's just how plus shipping. So just know that if you want the jersey exactly as you see it, that's how much it costs. The shirts on our shop are way cheaper.
Yeah,
they're
for
like $20.
Yeah.
They don't look like this. They're not cool. But if you want to be part of the Grand Alliance casual, I'm happy to order that for you because no one's keeping secrets or whatever. I'm not trying to like keep stuff from anybody.
There's also some other fun stuff on the shop. You've got It's High Tide Somewhere. You got Only Waz. You got...
Oh, yeah. If you want like the hats, like this one here is a custom hat that I'm wearing that came from Forge Honor.
Forge Honor.
Forge Honor being a store run by our good friend, Mr. Derek.
Like third Derek?
Yeah.
Yeah, third Derek.
Third Derek.
Third Derek.
So Derek, he was on the channel recently. He even made this like little thing. Like, you can, if you want it, Derek will make that.
This little Weekend Decadent pin, all shiny.
Yeah, he makes
cameras are hard.
He makes all of it. If you want like leather patches.
Okay, I'll try to stand real still. Every time we say Forge Honor, it makes me want to do like the Attack on Titan salute, Scout Regiment or something like that. Oh yeah. Wow, look at them skills. He didn't focus even right when he swapped over. God, it's good to have Mason back.
I know. All right.
Bing!
So that's not my shop, but that you're supporting people in the community that are trying to make cool stuff. So it's not about supporting me directly, though that helps.
Are you done with your movement?
No, I just came over here to roll.
Oh, right, because help hit abomination.
I got random movements.
Yep.
This is going to be 2d6 plus 5 inches.
Show me 7.
D6 plus 5. 10 inches. I'll hype that.
Yikes! I took my hand right off. I was like, I'm not hyping that garbage.
That bullshit.
Bullshit. That's Ian.
Ian. All right.
Boy, I don't know how that goes down, man.
Yeah, neither do I.
Well, could be exciting then.
I'm also unsure about what I do with this guy. Do I just send him in?
I mean, it gets rid of the spell portal, which is still, depending on your other movement, could still be an iffy thing. Because right now, if you don't send him in, I'm having that Kronspine eat your Grey Seer for lunch.
Kronspine? Oh yeah. Well, the Kronspine's definitely charging.
Sure.
So this guy's going to move up here.
Oh, trees! The trees on trees.
This is the price of beauty. Is stuff gets caught on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Can you roll me 2d6 since you've been rolling?
It's going to be
bad?
a 5.
This is going to be the movement on the flares here.
All right. What? 10.
So this is 2d6 plus 3.
Are you kidding me?
So 13. Oh, what's a
playing
good
the wrong
number for
army?
that? Yep.
When you respect the hype button so much, you hype against yourself.
Mm-hmm. You gotta hit the hype button. Anyone who gets too schmoopy to hit the hype button
if
is playing Warhammer wrong.
If the sweatiest players at Worlds are willing to hit that hype button, you can hit a hype button.
This is true. That's fair.
Like
super true.
Not by you. I mean, just like the audience.
Second person plural you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anybody can hit that hype button. Okay, so I have moved up my whole army.
Okay.
And I'm ready to do wacky stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna redeploy then because I need
wacky.
to. Definitely need to. Those horrors got to get out of there. I rolled too good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Those horrors are not living to flayers and help at abomination.
Yeah, let's box that flicker at the very top showed up today. So we have 2.4 gigahertz. Ooh, like wireless, and I think that there's like some interference. I noticed it
I need a tape measure.
2 minutes before the stream because
Got a
we're
little
checking
excited
cameras. So we'll get that fixed for next stream. For this one, we got some wacky stuff, so nothing I can do about it.
Now I'm going to get this wacky stuff out of here.
That's
I
rude.
might attempt on-the-fly cropping. When
Oh,
I'm feeling
yeah,
spicy, but I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There's a little bit of flicker, but it's not.
Buddy, you're in trouble.
It was just a very, very small bit at the top. I understand it's annoying though. I care. I will get it fixed. I promise. Only Wallace shirt is the best. I really like the Only Wallace hat. I wear it to all the tournaments, though I might start wearing this this Wedec cat head with the leather thing on it.
From Forge Honor.
From Forge Honor. Just because it's cool, and because a few guys at the down south, Parker, have Only Wallace, and they wear them at the tournaments too.
Down south.
Down south.
Down south in Parker.
Down south in Parker. All right, that is that. We move on to pew-pewing.
Pew-pewing.
We're going to first pew-pew with this guy, who is, if you pull a guy, I wouldn't be able to shoot, but I can still shoot him.
I mean, I could. You might still not be able to. Just shoot me real good.
All right, so I'm going to shoot you real good by doing
all out shoot.
All out shoot.
Oh no!
And also, I'm going to push the red button. So
God.
So this is going to be +1 to hit.
Yep.
But also, I add 6 to this 2d6 dice roll. All right, so that's 10.
All right, I'll take it.
And then, because I all out attacked, this is going to be mortal wounds on 3s.
Oof.
And 2d3 back because I took I rolled 2 ones.
Yikers.
So that was a good
8. That was so good.
All right, 8 mortals.
Yep. I got 6s for ward because I'm dead.
Are you though?
About to be. Hey, saving
That's a good
3,
roll.
losing a guy, and spilling 2. So, since I'm not getting out of, well, actually, no, I'm not getting out of getting shot range. So I'm gonna pull.
All right. Then I take 2d3 mortals. I take 6 mortals.
Hey, take that.
Justice.
Woo, justice.
All right.
I do think Skaven got some of the best lore, best fluff.
Yep.
Probably one of the better GW creations, up there with Flesh Eater Courts.
100%.
And I know there's some people are like, I don't like the fact that they hurt themselves and stuff. That's the fun. That's the fun of it. Because if there wasn't that would have just sucked, where you're just like, here's mortal wounds.
Now for Thomas to roll 2 6s and do more damage to himself.
And he did!
That's true. All right, so I'm going to shoot the other one at the more bigs as well.
Of course.
This is just an honest 3 attacks.
Yeah, honest 3.
On 4,
Yep.
on 4s?
Honest 3.
All right, so unless you overpower them, they are basically just
Underpowered?
carpet static.
Okay, well.
Okay, so then we've got shooting from the man with the hand cannon.
Oh, God.
He is absolutely going to do more.
Where's he? Oh, yeah. Yep, okay.
He's right here.
Yeah, what's he shooting?
Probably the ghouls, I
Ghoulies?
think.
Probably has to be the ghouls.
Yeah, because it's 18 inches, and these guys are
way
out.
Ghoulies.
I could shoot Usharon if he were closer.
You can shoot a lot of things if they were closer.
Yeah,
you can shoot the mirrors.
Shoot the ghouls. Definitely not shooting the mirrors.
Oh, fine.
All right, so on a 2-up, it makes the d6 damage on this attack become d3 plus 3. All right, got it. This is... Oh, I'm going to use my my faction ability to give him...
Plus to wound?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I have
Skaven?
I have to roll a d thing, and so he has +1 to wound.
That was 1d thing.
Yeah, 1 to d thing.
1d thing.
So, all right, he's +1 to wound. If it was a 6, I would have gotten an extra rend. If it was a 1, I would have taken d3.
Oh, well,
all right,
could have been nicer.
So this is going to be 2 attacks, 4s and 2s now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
2s.
Checks out.
Nothing.
Hype.
Okay.
Skaven shooting at its finest.
And then the Doom Star. I am close enough to shoot the Cardinal, so I'm gonna.
I sure hate that. What are you hitting on?
3's base.
Okay, how many attacks?
6. Crit auto wound.
Crit or auto wound.
3s and 3s. -1, 2 damage.
Okay, so it'll be 4s and 3s. -1 is 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, is it worth spending a point to try to get 6s?
Unclear.
Usharan is already up to 6. Yeah, nope. Gonna risk it. Gonna risk it for the best. The 4s?
4s. Woo, terrible roll.
Good choices.
All right, 1 at rend 1.
Yeah, that's all my armor. 2 damage?
2 damage.
Okay. Oh, my armor. Hey, a save 1, though, on the ward. Beautiful, beautiful. Taking 1. You know what? The right decisions were made.
Alrighty.
I'm good with it.
Then I'm done with shooting. Do you have anything in the shooting phase?
I have no shooting in my army. The end.
Okay, I'll stop asking you.
Sounds great. Even my spells don't shoot when they come out.
Okay, we go into charge phase.
Yeah.
We're going to start with this guy.
Oh, the Deceibler.
The Deceibler. He gets a 10.
Where does he want to go, though?
He just wants to go over here because I'm trying to get
Crown Spine in?
really crafty.
Sure.
I'll face your army.
No.
Oh, I'm going to face the
I won't face your army.
I respect that.
Beautiful.
But also.
Woo, but also he's so cute.
the Crown Spine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
He tried to fail.
a massive 7.
Yeah. Get the Philosopher statue out of the way for a bit.
All right.
He flies, right?
Yeah, but I was just hoping to hit this nerd.
Get out of there. I don't know. No, thank you.
All
Por
right.
favor.
So,
There-ish.
well, I'm probably going to tag the ghouls.
Yeah.
Because you're going to countercharge me. You got 2 command points.
I do have 2 command points.
And I just don't want to deal with it.
Sure. That's fair.
All right. But
Well,
I have
the
to...
ghouls can't countercharge you anyway. They're locked in combat.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Stupid stuff. Oh, I forgot to shoot the Night Runners.
Oh yeah. Do you want to shoot them?
No, it's too late.
Okay. All right.
But I just got to remember that they've got some decent shooting.
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna tuck around here, grab some distances, because these are the ones that I'm worried about. So, Hell Pit Buddy is a 7.
Okay.
Flay Boys are a 10.
All right. Help it. You got an
Yikes!
8.
Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Put it back.
No.
Control Alt Delete. Control Z.
Ooh. So I can't keep the horrors out because of the way that you got that positioned.
Good.
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 Then let's see. I charge the guys who need a 10.
Yep.
Let me make sure that I didn't block off my ability to.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you might actually even... Yeah, I was about to say, if it's not a straight line, you'd probably need an 11 to go around. There you go. 10 should still be good.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yep, it's fine. Easy 10 here. Look at this. Okay.
I've only got 2 command points left. I am not going to
Spend
reroll
it
that.
there. Fair enough.
I then charge. So I've got 2 fights for
You do.
sure.
And I don't know if I want to kill either of them.
I am going to charge these guys because I want to whittle you down a little bit.
It's fair. No, it's fair.
And I don't value those.
Yeah, and I
don't value
many
those
of you
rats.
may die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yes. I'll send wave.
Send wave
after wave of my own men.
Oh, Skaven. You know, converting over a Zap Brannigan Skaven commander wouldn't be that difficult, probably.
It wouldn't be.
Probably.
It'd be pretty great.
Yep. You might even be able to just paint it, and it would still be recognizable. You just got to give him the boots.
I just got to give him a velour.
A velour uniform.
And then maybe a kiff. Maybe that'll be my bell
A little kiff. Yep.
Tell them about my sexy learning disorder. Sexlexia.
So good.
Alrighty.
Something about a Skaven with a blonde hairpiece would be
pretty amazing.
Great.
I'm going to roll these guys to see if they go anywhere. They don't.
Okay.
Is there anyone else that wants to run and charge and live their best life? These guys are going to charge. 11.
Wow. Maybe. They very well might.
They can come over.
Do you want to, though?
I don't
I
know.
can kill them.
You can. Yeah, I was going to bring it around and get some free
Okay.
attacks on that, but we're not gonna bother.
Okay.
We're just getting crazy for no reason.
We're getting crazy, everybody.
That is me.
Okay.
Is there any counter charges you'd like to attempt?
Sure don't. Everything's
no.
locked in combat now, and Oosh is not making that.
Alrighty. So now we've got some wacky stuff from the Deceiver. The Deceiver is going to first attempt to 4-up Teleport, because I need to pick a point within 13 inches and then teleport over there, and it's going to be the horrors.
Pew,
so
pew.
4-up. No. 3-up retreat.
Oh,
No. See, this is what I mean. Like,
it's fair.
it's not free money, because
It's
I was
fair.
really hoping to get him out, because those guys can do a lot of damage.
For sure. Any rampage off the Abomination?
Yes. I get a roll of dice for every model in the horror unit, and on a 5-up it's mortal. So you get 6 guys.
That's not bad. Yeah, 6 guys.
I mean, it'd be really good into them,
Oh, it'd be so good into them.
but the positioning was just not what I wanted.
Nope, that's fair.
That is 1 mortal wound.
Wow! Sixers! Okay, taking it.
Okie doke. That's it for my monster actions. Did you have anything?
I've got none. You've kept everything out that does fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah! Where do
right.
you want to start?
We'll start
get
with
some choices.
So their fight last.
But the character isn't.
Yeah, but how good could he possibly be?
Let me read.
All right, we're not.
He lets the unit fight after he does.
Oh, does it? Oh, but you can't use that to circumvent fight last anymore.
Is that a new rule change?
No.
Oh, makes me sad. How good can he be? Not that great.
Not that great.
No, 15 damage at most.
Right. The only time you could do that is if there was no one left to activate in the regular turn. It's just like fight first. You can't bring people into fight first, and you can't bring people out of fight last.
That's fair.
So I'm going to start over here. We'll go with that. We'll start with the big guy.
Okay.
No, we're going to start here.
Okay.
All right, 20 attacks.
Oh my god.
This is going to be...
I think this is my all-out defense.
All right, that makes sense.
This is my value unit.
20 attacks, 21 attacks if you include the dirtiest rat in the pack.
We're doing the score?
Yeah, they're right
The
here.
dirtiest rat in the pack. Ooh, look at that battle shot.
Okay, this is going to be 4s and 5s.
That shield, nice and center point, right?
Question
Focus.
mark?
Pretty stuff.
Yep, 4s and 5s and a clan rat. Crit auto wound.
Oh.
Oh, they're 2 attacks each.
What?
Oh, I'm rolling this twice,
Oh my god.
except for that extra attack. All right, so there's 4 autos,
Okay.
and then 4s. We're just going to pick the hits.
Yep.
And then 5s. So 4 plus 4, 8 so far.
Okay.
We remove 1 dice because the leader doesn't get double fun.
Well, he could.
And then 5 6s. And some 4s.
Each dice.
I feel like a ghoul.
Right? It's basically the same thing.
All right, so that is another 9.
Okay.
So
17.
8 plus 9.
17 of them. No rend?
No rend.
Those are 3s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm so bad at Warhammer.
Ooh, that's terrible, Warhammer.
That's really bad Warhammer.
I'm
And
glad I
it's
went
not
there.
a single one. That's 3 dead guys. Wow. Yep, rules can't fix that. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2. Yeah, I think we got to do it. 2, 3. There we go. Got to do it. All right. I go. I guess we see if the ghouls can pop off.
All out defense.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. All right. Where does that kind of swing if I pop it around?
Because we just saw how good crit auto wound is.
It can be pretty okay-ish.
Once you get enough dice, it starts.
Starts getting scary.
It starts to be a lot of dice with enough dice. Turns out. Boop.
All right, I haven't looked at chat.
Who's chat?
Get that hype button.
For those kills.
I did it.
18.
Love them Skaven tie-in book as well. I haven't read it. I've really not read any lore. I've been kind of getting into, like, I'm aware of the lore, right? I'm not, like, just playing rules. I have been prepping for the Soulbound campaign that we said that we'd run. By campaign, I mean the one-off. I think those are some of the best sources of lore.
I got 23 guys in there.
23 times 3?
3.
69?
Yeah, but then I got a champion, so it's 70. Disappointing.
I was about to say you can choose not to do it, but you can't choose not to do it.
So, 36, and then take out another 4.
So is this what you were trying to teleport away from for this attack?
Yes. I wanted to do a lot of damage to these
7.
horrors, but it's just not.
There.
It's not meant to be.
Yep, not meant to be. Is
This.
it 70?
Yeah. Do we all attack you? Is that worth it? It sure is. We're gonna all attack it. Oop, wrong direction.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, on 3s. Ghouls are great.
All right, I'll help pull the 6s.
Thank you. Yep, 6s are auto wounds, which is pretty delightful. I will pull the 1s and 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2.
It's gonna be really sad if you just kill him.
2,
for me.
2, 2. Yeah, you told me about all these cool teleporting things he was gonna do.
I tried.
2,
And then I had to roll dice.
2, 2, 2, 2.
What did you have to hit on the teleport? A 4-up?
I needed a 4-up, and I could still run away.
Those are the 6s. Okay. These
But yeah. I failed.
Yeah,
I rolled a 3 and a 2.
are on
not
3s
lightweight.
from the spell.
But it's just like all of his charge rolls, and all of his casting rolls.
Okay, get the 1s and 2s out of there.
All right,
You're gonna start pre-counting your dice?
shut up.
All right, so 5, 10, 15.
Tell me what's in the bucket.
5, 10, 15, 18 in the bucket, plus 15 on the board
What could
is
go wrong?
33 at Rend 1.
The rend is what's scary. All right. So rend 1 takes me back to 4s after my all-out defense.
Okay,
Just gonna pull the fails because I'm gonna roll those as 5s.
right. Oh, 5 up, nice.
Oh yeah. Like if I didn't have
Super
a 5
good.
up, I would not have even risked it.
Oh, sure. That's a fistful of dice you got going on there. Looks good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna survive though.
I think you will. Statistically speaking, you should be
But
fine.
he's gonna have a few turns of like trying to feel better about life.
Right?
All right.
Oh,
so
I said Sikist. Okay.
that was terrible.
So,
5, 10, 13.
how many wounds does he have? 16?
14.
Oh!
He's got 13 wounds and he dies.
What? Oh my god!
Oh!
Wow!
GG.
Holy balls!
All right.
To the walls.
That was crazy.
Well, okay.
Well,
Well, that was nuts.
That's a
it's
dice
not
game.
Gonna, it's not going to be good for the rest of this game. All right. Over to me.
Over to you.
Okay. So
Was he a focal point of your
yeah, he was.
life?
He was the thing that did cool stuff.
Yeah. And he can't get hit by anything apparently. So
Definitely not 70 ghoul attacks with 1 rend.
yeah. Then let's see. I guess it has to be the help hit because I've got this
You
guy.
got that. Yeah, but well, I guess I mean, they've already activated. There's no point in doing him next. Unless you've got a reason to stall over there.
If I stall, then you have to attack with your hero, and then you can't pull in the horrors.
The horrors are already in, right?
You can't pull them in with +1 to hit.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I see what.
Oh no, you've also got them.
Yeah, I've also got them.
All right, so I'm marked safe from that. I'll go ahead and punch the ghouls, or not the ghouls, the horrors.
Okay, are you going after the horrors themselves?
Yeah, might as
Okay.
well. They're what's important. So that is 10, 13. This is 3s and 2s because he's a prize feast.
Okay.
Do.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not feeling nice. All right.
Hater.
8.
Okay. Rend?
Rend your infantry, right?
Oh boy, I
Rend
am.
3.
Damage, please.
2 damage each.
Ugh, 16. All right, here's half the ward saves. 1.
Yeah.
1. 17 wounds. Ooh.
Not bad. You guys should try out natural ice. It's brewed for smoothness. Never heard of it.
12, 16.
I can't believe the big rat that makes all the rules is dead.
Boom.
Yep.
Yikers. All right. Woo. Yeah, I guess I go more big knights.
It's like every time I've just killed Usharan before he got to do anything fun.
That's true.
All right. Going over there. Are we in? Yeah, 24 inches is stupid.
Yeah, you're totally
Stupid big. All right. 1, 2. All right. Guys on top. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 4s.
Sure.
2 of them. Rend of 1.
2 rend 1.
Yep, 2 rend 1.
That puts them at 6s. They fail them both.
Okay, single damage because I didn't charge.
All right.
And then the mounts are hitting on 4s. I forgot to get the spell on them. Wounding on 2s. 2 of them, rend 1. 2 damage each there.
All right.
Okay. Back to you.
Then the Kronspine is going to punch the ghouls.
Okay.
6 attacks, 4s and 3s.
Wow.
1 rend 2.
That's plenty. Damage.
3 damage.
3 damage? Okay. 6 aboard.
3 dead.
Yeah. 3 dead. So I was forgetting something on there. It's gone. It's all gone. It's all gone.
That was like,
Sorry, I left. I was gone for a long time there. All right. Sweet. So now can I do my character and then activate because they'll be the last thing to fight?
I guess. I tried to not allow that, but
is that how that works?
Yes.
Or they're not in like a weird separate bracket or
right,
something.
if you've
Okay. So Crypt Haunter Courtier.
well, here, how about this? The point was for me to try and stop that from happening.
Mm-hmm.
I will pile in 3, so Andre has to fight before you can get +1 to hit on the.
I mean, wouldn't I then just go with Andre and then the character and then the guys?
You're exactly correct.
Sounds good. Perfect.
All right.
All right. I know you are. All right. Let's go. Hitting on 4s for my character over there.
Looks like the Vermin Lord deceived Thomas into thinking it's reliable.
You got 2 coming in at a rend of 2. Okay, he's got rend.
All right, rend 2 into the
Helpit Abomination.
Just goes through.
3 damage each.
All right, so 6 damage so far.
Wow. All right. That's 6 noble D points. That's a feeding frenzy.
All right.
Horror's coming up.
This might be a short battle report.
It might. Boop and boop.
Because none of the good stuff in my list can come back.
Just the Night Runners and the rats, right? Clan rats?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So these guys are now 5 attacks each. And they will be 1 more for Lance Fist, the champion. These are now hitting on 3s. And I do believe 6s are auto wounds on these guys as well. They sure are.
Okay.
So, auto. It's 4 autos. They'll be wounding on 3s. Correct. So you've got 2 at rend 1, because they do have a babysitter.
All right, save 1.
Okay. So in total, that is going to be 10 damage.
From what?
The 4 auto wounds. Oh, sorry. Did you roll those 4?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
Like,
yes,
what?
please get the other 4 in there.
All right, so that's 10 damage.
10 damage.
All right, so now it's dead.
Okay.
We roll to see if it comes back. Nope, and just D2 up, D3 onto the hero.
Okay.
Two mortals, and then the guys, 2 mortals.
2 mortals. Okay. Hero takes 1.
All right,
dies.
this is going to be a short one, guys.
Another dude dies. Take not Lance Fist. There we are. 1 on the hero.
I double failed my battle tactic.
Oof. Yep. No, you don't have any power throughs or anything, right?
Not anymore.
Okay. All right then. Poor
right.
Waffle House, all my rats gone.
These rats I'll bring back D3 guys.
Yep.
1 guy.
Okay. I was about to say, can you do it in such a way where you take that point?
No.
No? Okay. All right. What's that hit you for a score?
Hold 1, hold 2. And then failed bell tech.
because I still have this.
Yes.
Okay. You sure you don't have a way that guy can get on there? Because if you get one guy on there, you take it from.
No, you're control 2. I need 2 guys.
No, I'm control 1.
Oh. I've got 3 guys, so I take it.
Yeah,
Hold 1, hold 2. Hold
you got it. Yep.
All right. Roll off.
What's that put us at score-wise? Okay, not enough for you to be the extra down.
No.
Okay, all right, rolling off. 5ers, so choices to me.
Yep.
I will take it as the underdog. Do you want to blow up an objective?
I will destroy the middle objective.
Taking out the philosopher's statue.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Sounds good. We can.
We'll
we
worry about it. We'll
can
worry
do,
about
I got movement trays. We can do this.
All right.
Look at this. Go for it.
Although that is one of the reasons to have the token. By removing the token, you signify
That's
that.
true. We could just be like, it's gone.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Let's see here. So we're gonna start with picking our. Oh yes.
Beginning of the battle round, I have
Yes.
to put down a rat hole.
Dirty rat hole. Let's see them dirty rat holes.
Gotta do something, right?
Indeed.
I've lost my 2 best
Hammers.
killers.
Let's see. I can pull up these 2 tokens.
We'll put it over here in the corner
Oh, I see what you're doing.
to threaten that objective.
Okay. Make me get out of my chair.
Yep.
All right. So I got to pick my delusion.
What's the range on getting out of a chair?
6.
All right, so I have to be outside of 9 of this thing, so you don't just get to...
Auto it. I got to actually roll a charge.
Yep. All right. Charge is yours to make.
You got it. So I think we are going to... I don't know if Defenders of the Realm helps me right now, actually, because I don't have a lot of realm to defend. I kind of got to go forward. I think I'm going to keep my Crusading Army.
Okay.
So we're gonna stick with that. In this battle plan specifically, I think Crusading Army might win out over Defenders of the Realm. So we're gonna do that. Let's get into all the feck nonsense.
Shame we didn't get the hell pit into the blob of ghouls. Yeah, tell me about it.
Cool, that would have been brutal.
I assume that was on the game plan.
Does
Well-
this chair work? It does. Great chair. Everyone loves it. Okay. You're already at 6. I'm going to have the Cardinal try to give the speech. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5. 5 within. Cardinal's going for his speech due. Getting 3. It's pretty great. Moving that up to a 4. Let's see. Cardinal is an abhorrent, so he heals D3. We'll get rid of that. He has noble blood, so I'll get rid of that. Not wounded. They do not get to heal automatically. Cardinal is then going to try to bless himself. Sure
So
does.
blessed.
Bam. Super blessed. Bless this mess. Okay, so they're going to sit there. Prayers. Okay, there's so much in their hero phase now. All right, so prayers. I'm going to have the Mariscroll Herald attempt to... What's the distance over here? They're out of 6 inches, so that's not going to matter. Okay, so I'm going to have the Mariscroll Herald attempt to do a... let's go for the Charnel Conviction onto the ghouls.
Okay.
Fails it. Drops his points. Bam. Okay, and then the Cardinal is going to attempt to do the old Blessed Feast targeting the Cron Spine. Gets 4, not enough to cast, but he'll bank the 4. All right, spells. So, Usharon is going to start by trying to get the Cron Spine, casting through the mirrors to smash your buddies there.
Okay.
On an 11 to stop. I've got 3 more spellcasts.
No.
Okay. What, six attacks on Cron Spine?
Yep. 4s and 2s.
4s and 2s. 4s. Okay. 2s. 4 of them.
It's all of them.
Okay. Frickin' Usheron. Okay, and then for his other one, he's going to try to put up that Prismatic Palisade.
Okay.
On a 9er.
Any other casts after this?
He's got 2 more casts. I think you are. Yeah, you are still in range. He could do the Deranged Transformation. Yep. He could do the... Yeah, I don't have anything to bring back for the carrying cost. You don't have to worry about that. He could bring out the Geminids.
We'll just try to stop this one.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Let's pop that nonsense out here. Let's just do that. I'm hoping the Kronspine won't be there. Maybe that'll help with getting shot. Okay, this guy over here. First thing, he's going to try his Endless Servants on ghouls.
Okay.
Fails it. Then he is going to attempt to do... Can he do Deranged Transformation? He sure can.
Watched your effect versus Nurgle yesterday, and the energy today is completely opposite, right? It's 100%.
Oh.
Well, I don't mind losing my shit. It's just like bottom of one.
And it was the cool thing.
It was the bottom of one.
I wanted to see that thing teleport over the board, too.
It's better to have that stuff starting happening in like 3 and 4.
Sure.
But like now it's like, oh well, we'll see. I don't know.
Yep.
All right.
Boy, that effect versus Nurgle game was
brutal in the
turns
opposite
out,
direction.
if you run a list with 12-inch shooting where the enemy can charge you within 12 inches without having to pay a point, it's a bad idea. It's a bad play.
It was also just like all that damage is ridiculous.
Oh, for sure. So he'll try the Deranged Transformation on the ghouls.
Okay.
Getting it on a 9er.
Okay.
Okay. So they are deranged and transformed. Already a 6er there. And for his last one, he's going to try the Miasma of Madness onto the Kronspine. On 11, I got to play Yahtzee. This is the dumbest spell in the game. All right.
I like Yahtzee.
So I roll 7 dice and I look for combos and blah, 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 blah.
3, 3,
You take
4.
1 mortal wound.
All right. Takes it.
What a spell.
That's pretty goofy.
It is super goofy, right? Okay. Is there anything else that happens in the hero phase? You did your thing. You cast all your spells. You did all of your prayers. Hero to you.
Well, I am going to need my command points. I don't know if I spend it to fight last the ghouls. It would be nice.
Fair.
Let me see if Scorch does anything at all. I seem to remember Wither.
If Usheron gets
No.
into the Kronspine, fight last and the ghouls won't matter. Because you have a control value of 0, so you will be fight last.
It's true. It's all true, but can you get in within 3 inches of him and fit your base word?
Probably depends on these guys.
Right.
The character party.
Because if there's an opportunity for me to try and like squirm my way away a little bit. Or,
Sure.
I gotta try, right?
Yeah.
Like there's just too much stuff for me not to give it my best effort. The other option is to teleport a hero. I don't know what that does. The heroes just get killed because there's only one good hero. How about this? I will rally the Warp Lightning Cannon
There you go.
for a command point. That's probably a better spent command point. Never mind.
Cool.
All right, then we're gonna 2d6 plus 3. The Doom Flares.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, wow.
I'll
All right.
take it.
Okay.
The problem is that can get me so far away, I don't get to get back into you.
Fair enough. Liam T, new conspiracy theory. Thomas tanked the Deceiver on purpose so Shannon couldn't get to do Usheron's cool thing.
Fact. All right, so I'm just
Look at him go.
I'm gonna go all the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they'll get to punch a ghoul about it, you know?
For sure.
All right.
All right. Movement phase. Boy, I got a lot going on in this movement phase. So first things first, I'm going to retreat the Morbig Knights.
All right.
They can retreat and charge. They do not take damage when they retreat.
Mm-hmm.
So they are going to pop out. I'm going to yield that objective to you because c'est la vie. And they are going to...
Are you going to be charging them?
No.
I'm going to forget to roll the D3 to bring them back at the end of the round.
Please,
so I'm going to do it now.
Okay.
One guy comes back.
Delightful. All right. So I'm going to put them back over here. They're a 12er.
Okay.
Okay. Then they are now wholly within. Oh, you're an abhorrent. Mess that up. That's all right. I'll heal stuff later. Okay. Next, over there, you are a courtier. He's going to dump all 6 to bring back 3 plus 1 horrors.
Okay.
So I'll get 4 horrors back over there.
Yeah. When it's just my stuff died, I was like, no.
This stuff starts
I'm gonna score as many points as I can in this game, but I lost on the bottom of one.
Then they're going to move.
So I don't know if you're going to talk about it later, but I'm curious how much you think that's because of some changes that happened, or if it just was a...
No. I didn't
Goofy
bring
rolls.
the best stuff.
And you rolled 1 5-up. That is the other thing.
Oh, yeah,
you rolled
yeah.
1 5-up. That also not great.
Not great. So, there's a little bit of odds going on, but at the same time that happens, it's really just
Get my crotchety old self out of this chair.
all of those things required that I put myself at risk. And if I bring, air quotes, the best stuff, I'm just shooting him with no consequences.
Lots of shots.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the best list of shooting list.
Oh,
for Skaven.
it's like the most toxic version of shooting because you're just like doing a million shots. It takes forever to roll because it's 3d6 shots per model, and there's 6 models in the unit, and then that's like an average of like what 50, 60, 65, I think, ish. And who wants to watch somebody roll 65 shots?
KO players.
Yes.
They love it.
And then you bring 2 units of it.
And then you bring 2 units of it.
And those come back, where none of the stuff that just died here that's cool and fun can come back.
Okay, he's good, that's good, that's good. No full units to bring back, brought back their healing already. Alright. Redeploys over to you.
I don't think there's any redeploys I care about. You're going to kill those guys, which, as you say, c'est la vie.
Right.
Yeah, no redeploy.
Does anyone else remember Keenan in a full raincoat and diving clippers sitting in a bathtub yelling French phrases?
What the fuck?
Sorry, I don't know. That might be where the flesh of your court delusion started.
Yeah.
Way back in my childhood. Chad, if you remember that.
We're talking Keenan and Peele?
No.
Oh.
Keenan and Kel.
Oh, right.
Boy, I think that happened. Anyway, I have no shots. Do you have any cover fire?
Do I? Great question. I can probably shoot the ghouls again, but we've already seen how good those are off the charge or off turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna counter shoot. I don't think there's anything worth shooting, worth spending a command point for.
Okay, let's do some charges. I'm going to start with the Crypt Haunter Quotient. Rocking a 6, 7 with Crusading Army. That'll get him. So he's going to pop up here.
Jake remembers that sitting in a bathtub with a duck and a raincoat.
Yes,
French.
100%. There you go. I'm not the only person.
Not a delusion. Officially.
Shared delusion.
It's a shared delusion. I'm the epicenter.
Yes.
All right, let's go with the Crypt Horrors. Oh, yeah, they love it.
I love it.
They love it. They're all about it. They're jumping on in there. So as far as like new stuff we're seeing or changes, how they would have affected Flesh Eater Courts, Usharon got up to his feeding frenzy because of that speech thing.
Yep.
I don't think I would have had nearly as many attacks on the ghouls without it. No, because I failed one Cardinal Bless. So that wouldn't have been there. And I just would have had less stuff all around. I essentially got one extra unit or one extra character
Right.
due to all those point drops. All right, I got to do some mental math here. I don't know if Usharon's chunk fits there.
We'll roll it and see if we care.
Okay, Usharon, do you care? You care
Yes.
so much. I bet he does.
I think that you might be able to.
Let's see it. I think you're gonna have to probably move that thing. I'm gonna have to just flip, skip, and dip it. I don't think I can.
All
So
right.
that's as close as I get there.
So no completable charge.
No completable charge there. That's
Small
all right.
mercies.
Small mercies. All right, what I will do... Boy, do I run that... Did I pick a battle tactic this turn? Were we too excited about stuff?
What's your battle tactic?
I was sitting here, I'm like, well, what's my
He's
end
like,
goal
this
here?
asshole, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. I remember that Nurgle game too. It was brutal. It was exactly the same energy, except flipped. Shannon was down because it was not fun, and I was just trying to like stay positive. Now it's the opposite. I'm like, oh man, like it's over, baby. And Shannon's like, sucks to be Thomas.
Yeah, I'm going to go... I would have... Seize the center.
Seize the center.
Because I'm just trying to get through anyway, right?
All right.
Okay, but that does mean now I gotta charge some characters. So we're gonna get ourselves in there. Andre Le Petit, he has big balls and he fights fire.
All right.
Oh my god, he does. 13, baby. He's gonna... Okay, let go. Hot topic. He's gonna jump right on in there.
Okay.
Bam. And then I am gonna bring in... Yeah, I'm gonna bring in the Marrow Scroll as an insurance policy.
Yep.
Because Andre has like 4 wounds.
100%.
Okay,
All right.
perfect.
You're,
Beautiful.
You're safe.
Damn, marked safe. Okay. That should be Ulivuit. Do you have any counter charges?
Good question. I don't have any counter charges, but your fight last over there. So,
Oh, yeah, that still sits, right?
Yep.
Yep. Hit.
So I can try and countercharge you with the Doom Flares.
Yep. You'd be looking at, do they have any bonuses to this?
They've just got hope. I'm guessing
The
it's...
bonus is hope. Yep, 6.5.
All right, let's...
God, that's that 9th best player of Warhammer in the world advantage right there.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and countercharge the Doom Flares because we desperately need to deal damage off turn.
Right, turn some tides here.
And we get a 5.
Yep.
Right?
These freaking 5s have been showing up all game.
All game.
All game. All right, so...
Do you guys think non-hero monsters might see more tables now with Price Beast? What do you think after seeing this game, Liam T?
So the Terrorgeist hitting on 3s, the thing is it doesn't matter what the Terrorgeist hit on unless it's a 6. Because you're rolling d6 damage, which just feels so bad when you do get it through and then you roll a 1 for the damage.
And you saw like a 5-up save on these Molder monsters is so bad. If you could bring them back, like the rest of the army, like not the rest of your army, like all of your infantry, then yeah, maybe. But because you can't bring them back, they are absolutely trash. And they're still way overpriced because they go in, they have 14 wounds on a 5-up save. That's nothing in this.
Well, and I think GW still overestimates the power of monsters. And, well, or they're stuck, right? Because Archaon and Alariel and Kragnos and all of those are monsters. So it's hard to buff monsters without buffing the already nuts stuff.
Well,
so
you
I will
drop
say that's
the points
difficult.
on non-hero monsters.
This is true.
You could make the Hell Pit Abomination 180 points, and you still might not see it on the table.
I see.
Because 5-up save is so bad.
I can see that picture just watching all those steam tanks roll in LVO. Maybe he's shell-shocked. Maybe he's like, no, you can't drop the points on monsters. it's too good. It's too good.
No, it's in the old edition, you can make him too cheap. In this edition, I don't know if you can make him too cheap. That's why it was like 100 points on the Warp Lightning Cannons, because we saw how much damage they can do.
For sure.
None.
Well, they can't. How much they will do is how much
Right.
can do is very different. But that's the flavor of Skaven.
Right.
It's the Birdie Bot's ever flavored beans.
You've got to make them cheap enough so that when your stuff all falls apart,
you got an extra.
you've got something to fall back on.
I think that's fair.
Or you can pay the command point to bring stuff back. Anyway, go ahead.
Very fair. No, super fair. Super fair. All right. Marrow Scroll Herald is going to offer a scroll to your unthinking spell there. Let's see if it happens. It sure does.
All right.
I will be giving strikes first to my stuff.
All right.
Because
check it
you can't get commands anyway.
Give it to him so that he can bring them in.
I give it to everyone in combat range of the Herald.
Very strong.
Very strong.
All right.
Herald stocks. Way up.
Yep.
Way up. All right. And I think that's it for that kind of stuff. So we're getting going. I'm going to start with the Marrow Scroll. He's going to just kind of dip over a little bit and do his Hot Topic shots. He's got 6 attacks because of the Feeding Frenzy. Kind of nice. We'll see what he can do with it. He is hitting on 4s, though, which is Glorious. Not bad.
Good.
I'll take it. That was a beautiful roll. Okay, 3s. 3 of them coming in at a friend of 1.
5s. Take
Okay,
2.
2 damage each.
All right.
6 aboard, right?
Yep.
Okay.
4.
All right, then we're going with Andre Le Petit. He'll bump over just a little bit as well. Andre has 6 attacks, 7 with the Feeding Frenzy. However, they are 4s and 4s still. So 4s. Okay. 4s. And because he's in Legends, no rend.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Save 2.
2 damage.
All right.
Oh, very nice.
I've taken 5.
Okay.
I am at 6 total.
Okay, now the ghouls will activate off of him. Get in their pile. Spell's going to be not my friend with all of this garbage. So I'll try to just shuffle this, and then I'll smash the trays in later in the back.
Pull from the back of the tray
That's
and put it on the
Wow.
front of the tray.
what a great idea,
Coming from a rat player here.
right?
Always pile in from the back of your horde unit, and then put the important characters in a position that it doesn't matter, right?
Yep.
You don't want any of your important stuff in the back because 1, it won't be in, but 2, you can't pull from the back because where they are is actually important.
That all checks out. Okay.
Thomas, this strikes me as your brand of petty.
What?
What?
All I'm saying is you wouldn't have lost the HP of Shannon's army if you would run the army of renown.
You
could have denied him the
joy
joy by killing him yourself.
Oh, good stuff. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
as soon as I heard the Army of
10,
Renown, I was
11,
like, ew! And then he knew. He was there.
2,
Shannon watched that battle report from Mini Wargaming
6.
where somebody brought, like, I think it was one of the hosts, brought a beautifully converted Skaven Molder list and ran it in that Army of Renown, and they're not always making the best choices as far as, like, I love the battle reports. I still watch it. Definitely check them out. They're great for the community, but they're not always making the best choices.
No.
And he was like, oh, Feck lost to them. I was like, 1, is it pre-battle scroll? 2,
Yep.
Mini Wargaming.
Yep.
Like,
So I went on Mini Wargaming once,
Right.
which was super fun. Great time. You go up there, you stay at the place, you just go down, shoot the show during the day. It was awesome, and had such a fun time just doing feck nonsense.
Right.
I played against Luca, who he's a death player at heart, and I was sitting there doing my for the lady ward save rolls and whatever.
Right.
He got into his next 6 battle reports were all flesh of your corpse. It was so good, so good. All right, I got 15 little boys here. They're hitting on 3s. Thanks to the 1/2 activation.
is that 45 attacks?
Should be. Yeah. Yep. Because
I was just asking because I can't tell I can't tell with the tiny dice.
Boy, I hope it is because that's what I counted.
All right.
And my champion is out. And if you just want to pop those 6s on out, thank you. Not a ton of them. Wow.
I was thinking about pulling the Kronspine in a fit of salty rage, and I talked myself out of it because I was like, "Don't be that guy, Thomas."
Don't be that guy.
And this is why you make him roll. And he's probably still going to die.
Have winning on 3s because the spell Deranged
Yeah.
Transformation is a wonderful unlimited spell.
That is super powerful on ghouls. It probably makes ghouls the best horde unit in the game.
22 is your total at 1 round.
Definitely still could have picked him up, but at least we got to see that it wasn't.
Got to see a bunch of ghouls roll some dice.
Yes.
That's what everyone's here for. Actually, no one listens to us. No one watches it. They just listen for the sound of clacking dice.
Yeah.
That's how people get to sleep at night.
4s. Wait. How much?
Oh.
Rend 1?
Just a single one. Yeah, just one
Right.
rend.
5s, excuse me. I mean, he's only got 6 hit points left, so.
Mm-hmm.
Is it very common to have a horde-style unit that has rend 1?
No.
You mean, is it very common to have a horde style unit that has rend 0 unless they have a babysitter?
All right, he's dead.
Yes. Okay.
If I'd rolled
ghouls.
hot on the 6s, I might have had a chance, but
Yeah, it was somewhat close.
closer than you'd think.
All right.
I just don't know how you got 70 guys into him. 30 attacks, but only 15 into that. Life's tough as a rat. So
All of that was strikes first.
Yep.
Yep.
Regular attack.
We're still going.
Okay,
So,
hero.
yep, we'll go with the hero so I can combo over there as well. Did I get
you
my?
can't combo him because there's more.
Oh, because you're strike last.
Yes.
Sorry, the token was on the other side of the Pizza Hut over here.
I get to take advantage. I get to take advantage.
All right, so I am within feeding frenzy range now. So I got 6 attacks on that character.
Okay.
He is gonna all out attack it. You know what? There we go. He's hit on 3s.
Okay.
Worth it. Wounded on 3s. Loves it. 5 at rend of 2.
There's no way these are in 4.
Oh my god.
6 upset.
This guy's kind of a beast.
How much?
3 damage each. 15 damage.
All right.
Okay.
How much damage are the horrors? You did like 18 damage.
They're 2 damage each. Yeah, the character, he's pretty good.
All right. I've got nothing. Attack with him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Get you in there, buddy. Yeah. I think you're still 6 attacks. Did I even take you? No, you're 5 attacks. This is stupid. I should just say, Fusharon has 6 noble evils. Everyone's got feeding frenzy. What's the point of 24 inches on a board?
Right.
Like, it's ridiculous. All right. Hitting on 3s. Okay.
Crushing it.
Wounded on 3s. Less crushing it. 2 of them. Rend of Juan.
Save 1.
Okay, 2 damage.
All right. Just takes 2.
Boop. Okay. When my strikes last, boys, I look like I'm more than 6 inches out, so I'm not even going to pile in. No point.
All right.
Okay. So that is, I don't have that one anymore, so I've got 1, 2, and my objective for 8.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Follow turn. Okay. What can I even do anymore?
You can have a little bit more of this double barrel darkness.
Oh, did you not want to finish it off?
Huh? Go for it. No, please, please. You go for it. I was just thinking to myself, there's that whole giant can up top that we were thinking about destroying today, and I am almost done with this. So
I mean,
this is
well, we'll have to race through it because
100%.
this game is wrapping up.
For sure.
I say that, but there's plenty of game left. An early Happy New Year to everyone from Josh. Cheers to you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to Daughters next time. Yep. What do you think of Crethusa?
Is that the crone
Yep.
chick?
My friend, I bought that last night specifically for you and that battle report, which will be in another couple weeks or so.
If you get that model built up and painted, we need to take a good photo of it, send it to Quentin Tarantino, and I bet he'll come out and watch this.
I mean, what's the joke? Talk about a foot hero?
Talk about a foot hero. Oh!
All right. Okay, so
the model's barefoot, and she's got lady feet out there.
She's got it's very foot forward.
It's very Quentin Tarantino footy.
I'll make sure to take a little foot
Some
pic.
good foot shots right there. You can make that a thumbnail for the battle.
100%. Okay, so now I've got to figure something out here.
Mm-hmm.
Battle tactics. What do I even have? I'm chaos, so I've got the good battle tactics.
Yep.
I've got one to kill 2 units.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can do that. I think I can kill 2 units.
I mean, I've got some super freaking squishy characters there.
You've got very, very weak, squishy boys.
Yep.
I'm probably going to leave that wall there because it's more in the Usharon's way than anything.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And I can use it. I can use the help, friends. So let's go ahead and do.
Hey, Leia, thanks for joining.
Oh, Leia, it's been a minute. So let's see, Grand Alliance.
Have we confirmed that it's Leia?
I have not. Leia,
are you Leia or Leah?
Yeah, Lee or Laa.
You get bonus points if you are Leah A.
All right, is it Ordained Charge or Offer? I think it's Offering of Carnage.
I think it's offer. Yeah, Ordained Charge, I would assume has something to do with charging.
All right, and then I didn't put. I just put that on the wrong person.
Oh.
You were.
Oh, I got an Ordained Charge. Woo!
Seize the center.
Season it.
And then I need to take Offering of Carnage.
Beautiful.
And then not fail it. So this is going to be that, and then I'm going to 3d6 cast the Kronspine because
it's the Star Wars pronunciation, which is the best way to answer that question.
Leia.
All
right, Leia. Perfect. So rather than dispel this, because to be honest, it is rather than dispel the wall, because it's just not as important. I'm going to go ahead and cast the Kronspine because I need hit points on the table because I keep losing them.
I hear you.
And I'm going to cast that on a 10-11, so I drop the 1 and cast it on a 10.
Oof. All right, I'll try to stop it. Got nothing else to do with these dice. Oh, I saw that
All right.
5. Okay.
So the Kron Spine comes down.
So you're back again.
But I got to put him where you're not in the way, which is like everywhere.
I am pretty in the way.
So it's probably going to have to be back here. Can you hand me a measure tape real quick?
Yes. Here you go. GW official one.
Ooh.
Is this an outside of 9 thing?
Yeah.
Outside of 9, but wholly within 12, which...
You can do it. You can pull it off.
That was
You can
very
do it.
close,
You
though.
got... Nah, you knew. You were fine.
I was not sure.
Oh, man.
I was looking at that 6 like, I thought I rallied him, and then I was like, wait, I did roll it. Okay,
Excellent,
so I only have 2 CP. I can rally that guy, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to you. Did you have anything you wanted to do?
Yeah. Well, the Cardinal is going to start by...
It no longer fights last.
Oh, thank God. The Cardinal's going to start by trying to give Lord Dirtybone? Yeah, Lord Dirtybone some blessing points. Nope.
Pity.
But I will spend a point to rally the Morbeg.
Oh, no.
So, they are wholly within 12 of my cruel taskmaster.
Downvote.
Which means I did get rid of my musician, so I only get 9 dice for this rally.
It must be tough.
It is pretty hard living here on Feck Street, our newly renovated apartment. It's pretty wonderful.
Feck are much better now. Just know that we didn't bring any rattling guns to this this melee
sure.
fight. So it's like, if you're looking at Skaven, like Skaven are bad. Certainly when you take all the fun stuff, Skaven's bad.
For sure. So, healed, got a guy.
All right. So then I start moving.
So then I started moving.
All right, so we'll 2d6 move these, whatever they're called, Doom Flares.
What's your rust recipe? It looks good on them.
I found out that Dirty Down actually works well when it's warm and not cold.
Oh,
So
okay.
I talk about foot heroes. I've got foot heaters where I paint.
Oh, okay.
It's chilly. So I
Right.
put the Dirty Down
Yep.
in my foot heater pad with my feet. Ew. Certainly not unbottled. So I warmed it up.
Just some grape stomping action going on.
I didn't grape
Gross.
stomp it on there. But I warmed it up
Yeah.
so that it was actually like physically warm to the touch, which felt weird and gross.
Okay.
And then I put it on, and then it looks great.
Huh? Yeah.
So Dirty Down makes great stuff. If it's not like popping when when it dries, try doing it with something that's not gross, like putting it in your pocket.
Yeah. That rust would make Eggmunder proud, which
Yeah,
is a silly reference. But
I believe.
it looks great, though. It looks
So,
super good.
I'm going to go ahead and move these
Rusty boys.
these rusty boys.
Yeah.
2d6 plus 3, so
Woo!
8, 9, 10, 11. Not
I will
bad.
say, they have been moving this game.
I mean, that's what they're probably the best unit in the army.
Sure.
With that I took.
And they're
Second
great
best-
models.
Second best is probably the Deceiver. I
Okay.
just this is the first time I've played with him
Sure.
in 2 or 3 years.
For sure.
So there's probably better ways that I could have handled that. But nonetheless, it is what it is.
Mhm.
We're going to see if these Doom Flayers can actually kill anything.
Mhm.
Their War Scroll says yes.
Yes.
Dice.
Dice always have their own opinion. I don't
Yeah.
care what your War Scroll says. For sure.
Okay.
Leia,
so,
you should, whatever silly nonsense you want to take with Skaven, as long as you are doing it to play silly nonsense, you should do it.
Yes.
Go for it.
And just because it doesn't always work out, I guess it's part of the joy with the rats.
It's part of the joy, is that you can be your own worst enemy, but also that means you're the hero.
Yes.
Kind of, somehow. I don't know.
Or,
I don't know.
Or something.
Spread the delusion on everybody. Stop moving them cannons closer.
Nope.
Nope.
Negative.
No, thank you. I'll put them cannons where I want, please.
These cannons are just trying to live their best life.
Their best cannon life.
Their best cannon life. Do you have a 3-inch measure stick?
I can grab one for you for sure. There you are.
Gracias.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm safe.
Doing
Mark's safe from shooting.
good. Oh, You know what? This also feels like a great time to talk about Colorado Clan Carnage coming up.
Oh man, definitely talk about it.
Yeah, so I'm going to start advertising that a little bit more. Turn of the year here. Team tournament here in Colorado. We've got the website, www.coloradoclancarnage.com. We're on BCP, Colorado Clan Carnage. If you want a fun Warhammer tournament, this is the one. Come hang out with your buddies, come take silly lists, come yell wah, and come play on tables with the correct amount of terrain.
You are an admin on this YouTube channel. You can go into the videos and edit them with a link to your stuff.
Okay, well, I could work on that then. That'd be fantastic.
You should definitely link Colorado Clan Carnage on any videos that you feel like.
Sounds great. Well, thank you.
Because we can see that people were just saying they went back and watched some of the older videos recently.
For sure.
And so people are checking it out. They're not like how many people read the description, but you can try, right?
Yeah, the same amount of people that read the user agreements.
Yep, 100%.
100%.
Okie doke. Speaking of the channel, like and subscribe if you appreciate the content here that we are pumping out.
Indeed, pumping out that content.
Okay, so I have moved everybody that I've got left.
I gotta think of this. Because on the one hand, those Morbeg Knights did take kind of a shellacking last time, I'm not gonna lie. That was a little brutal. I expected them to hold up better.
I rolled good.
Yeah.
But crit auto wound on 41 attacks.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great. But also, actually, you can't shoot Lord Dirtybone.
No.
So
only
he's
Andre
safe.
Le Petit.
Andre Le Petit, are you outside of 12?
No.
You are inside of 12 of them. So Andre Le Petit, I could redeploy and try to save his.
You just move him back.
Yeah, exactly. Get him behind the wall. I think that's what I got to do. So I'm redeploying Andre Le Petit. Redeploy! Checks out.
You're so good at this game.
Thank you.
Why stop at 120? 120 clan rats, 2 dudes. Okay, so we'll talk about it more at the end. But there's 2 lists that I think they're good right now. Post Battle Scroll. It is I Don't Want to Have Friends, the Rattling Gun story. And then it's like a lot of bodies with Kritok, who's still too expensive 180.
For sure.
But being able to have a sub-hero and also 3 claw steps, 2 units.
Sure.
For an extra command point, so it's very expensive.
Sure.
On top of spending command points to bring stuff back.
Yeah, claw steps.
Claw steps is great, and then if your clan rats or whatever are suddenly moving 4 inches additional, so 10 inch, like in the. It's just good. It's just so good.
It's good. It's good. Actually, why? So why? This is mostly me going. Why don't people like Rattling? I actually haven't played again.
All right, I'll tell you in a second. You go run and grab beer.
I mean, you can tell the audience. I'll add in commentary with my microphone.
All right. Why? So we talked about it briefly. Why are Rattling Guns not fun to play against? They take forever to roll dice, and they're all shooting, so it's not super interactive. And they come back because they get to use your faction ability to bring unit models back. It's 18d6 shots per unit, which is like 65. They have crit 2 hits, so you have to pull out the 6s, double those dice. You all attack them, so then they're hitting on 3s. It's just not super fun. Let's go ahead and try and cheat while he's gone. Oh, he's already back.
I'm quick.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
He had a story to do. I'm here. You've got shots to settle.
Shannon has big energy, and you just gotta he's not having to play Nurgle. Yeah. Everything's coming up, Shannon. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move into the shooting phase. I'm gonna try and do my Wart Cop Convocation.
You know what? I'm gonna be nice to your face. Wait a second.
Oh, why?
Because I moved real fast.
I don't know what that means.
That beer moved with me.
So my one hero is going to try and get +1 to wound on a 2-up. All right, got it.
That's a 2-up.
Shannon, mic dead? Yes. Let me turn it back on. Did you turn it off?
No, give it a shot.
Are you plugged into the...
I hope so. Do. Batteries on batteries. Is this on?
Maybe
there.
Not.
Maybe it was off.
Oh, maybe that thing is out of batteries.
Maybe I just never turned it on.
No, I think that, maybe...
Well, now it's got to turn on.
Did it have 4 lights whenever...
It is now.
Oh, okay.
I think I maybe have just never turned the battery on.
All right.
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Shannon's mic should be back on. Let us know if it drops, and we'll switch batteries because we've all got batteries in our pockets because these mics are getting older.
For sure. They're getting there. Poingus Feck is fecking. They're doing all the feck things that feck's supposed to do.
Yep, Feck is fecking, and Skaven made choices with their lives. So let's go ahead and shoot the little hero into I can't shoot him unless you're within 12, right?
Correct. I am infantry.
What a bummer.
Yeah, bummers!
I'll shoot those guys, I guess.
Okay, into the Crypt Horrors.
Crypt Horrors.
Into my glorious knights.
4s and 2s because I'm +1 to
okay,
wound.
sounds good.
All right.
Uh-oh.
2s.
Uh-oh.
Rend. Roll your dice and we'll find out if it matters.
I mean... Oh, okay. Oh, God, joints.
Rend
so
1.
crunchy. Rend a 1, fail and bolt, damage.
D3 plus 3 each.
Whoa!
So that's very nearly maximum.
Yeah.
So that's, what, 11 damage?
D3 plus 3 each, yeah, your maximum would be 12, so...
-1.
Right? 6.
Yep.
Oh my God. Hey, that's... Remember when we were talking at the beginning of the game? When he does do his thing.
It's not bad.
It feels good.
Yes.
It feels good to have your one crazy rat with a rocket launcher.
Oh, your infantry. -1 rend. You failed.
Yeah, I failed everything.
I just want to get that so that people...
Save 2.
Before they put it in the comments.
Right before you get flamed in the comments. All right, 2 die, spills 1 wound. For sure. That, right there, flashbacks to playing multiplayer Halo for Halo 2. All rocket launchers, just getting blasted. Boom!
We are so old.
Oh, boy. Do you guys remember the Desmond revolts in Northern Ireland? Because I do.
Okay. That's the first shots. Then... Who else shoots? I guess the warp lightning cannons have to blast.
So anyway, I started blasting.
What do I do? I guess I just start shooting the stupid ghouls.
Do you shoot ghouls?
And because I forgot to keep track of who's in what's combat range, this one is going to have to overpower, even though it's already got 6 wounds on it.
Oh no!
And I'm already playing down, so we might as well just play hard.
Do you really want to shoot ghouls?
No,
because you could shoot Usharon. If you can't draw a line that doesn't go over the fence, then you can't shoot. But since you can draw a line that doesn't go over it, you can still shoot him.
Oh!
Yeah, essentially it's protecting my little character. It's super hard. There's a reason why no one takes this thing. And the reason why is because the mold line's terrible on it.
Right. All right, we'll just shoot everything into Usharon. The first one's going to be the one with 6 wounds. It's going to blow itself up this turn, but we're going to both all out attack it.
Mm-hmm. And more.
And more.
Yep. Loose box, you are correct. Oh, bringing home like a projector from school or from work and then doing a Halo split. Oh, coolest kid in school right there.
I remember having to drag multiple CRT TVs.
Yeah, that was our life.
To play Halo 1. He's like, Halo 2. I'm like, whoa, kiddo.
Halo 2.
Whoa,
Halo
child.
2. What's that? You don't like scopes on your pistol? Go back to Halo 1. Come on.
There were scopes on your pistol in Halo 2?
No, they were in Halo 1.
Oh.
Not in Halo 2. They took that away.
I remember the pistols being like low-key the best.
They sure were. 100% they were.
2d6 plus 6 attacks.
Yeah.
Nice and average.
And this is into Big Daddy Oosh, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I just sit here because there's no point in all at defensing. We just wait.
So
We see what happens.
All right, that's 10 and 13. So
Show
7
me
plus 6,
16
13.
ones.
This is going to be 3s to hit because I'll attack it.
Okay. There's some ones, baby. Couple 2s.
I'm automatically dead.
Okay, but a fair amount of damage.
That is a 7 damage.
7 damage. You got that 5-up ward
that's
because Usharon. Whoa.
Was it worth it?
Oh! Do you see this down here, everybody? Holy cow! I failed 1.
Whoa.
That is some basura.
All right. So
I'm sorry. The dice gods have decided. It's done.
It's done. That's fine.
It's done.
We're going to keep rolling dice.
Okay.
Woo. All right. The other one is going to shoot the ghouls because I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Like 1 damage. Who cares? 6 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be 4 ups. 3 damage.
Odok Furman. Interesting.
Just popping in. How's it going?
Okay.
The rats are feeling the pain right now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Do you
Interesting.
know Doc Furman?
I thought Owenduck Furman was Poingus, but maybe Poingus is a different one. I have too many siblings. There's a lot of them.
All right.
Okay, what do we do? Ghouls?
3 mortals.
3 mortals looking for them 6s.
Yeah, 100 points for
Got
sure
one.
on warp lightning cannons.
Boop, boop. I agree.
Like they need to be cheaper.
Yeah, they should be cheaper. And it's because I think that they are the quintessential Skaven unit. I think when you think Skaven, you think Warp Lightning Cannons.
Liam T has called it.
See if Thomas or Shannon kill more of Thomas's army. That's fair. That's fair.
All right. That is, I believe, all. No, yep, all the shitting because you killed the running gunners.
Yep. The running gunners and the Ninja Star Boys.
So then you've got no shooting, so we go into charges. Let's charge the guys on Vroom
Yeah,
Vroom
this
guns.
very well could. Ooh.
5?
You
Yes.
killed a guy.
I did.
You killed 2.
I think that I've got
Yeah,
space.
you think so? Yeah, 5.5, right? Yeah. Perfect 5.5. God, you're so good at Warhammer. Good job. Well done. Well done. He knew exactly what to roll. He could have rolled that 4, but he chose to roll 5. Very nice, very nice.
All right. Well, we'll get to see them kill a unit so we can show you bringing them back.
Oh, there we go. And they do impact hits, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 up, D3.
Okay.
Negative.
Okay. Near the end.
And then we're going to see if the Kronspine, it can technically make a charge.
It can technically make it. Oh, yeah, because I got spells out there.
Yep. 3
You got dice for days.
I need to roll like a 16 or something like that.
Do you? Yep. Okay.
No, I'm safe.
All right. Sounds
We
good.
still bought him a second.
Sure
yeah.
is.
Feels like
Let me know if
later
you want
because
your
I've lost
beer
so much
or-
armor. Well, I want to taste
dip
this
off some of
Kolsch.
those.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep pouring. No, you keep killing things.
I'm about. So we're going to charge these clan rats in the middle because they can possibly kill one of those heroes.
I want people
wrong?
to see how little volume is actually in this cup. This is such a weird cup. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's really like, oh wow, that's tricky. Hold on. There we go.
Yep.
There's no volume to it. Look at that.
That's a goofy.
It's
cup.
crazy. It's super crazy, but it's a Skaven symbol, which is probably for the
wife
best.
knows that I like weird glasses, and so I got that for Christmas.
Super cool.
This is going to be a charge from these clan rats. They get an 11 overkill. We're going to just stick them, I guess, in combat with these heroes.
Bring it on.
but
Lord
not-
Dirty Bone can
but
take it.
Absolutely not Lord Asshole.
Lord Asshole.
Oh man.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, demonetized.
It's funny, we joke about that, but
Yep.
I've never been demonetized.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube would have to pay attention for us to get demonetized.
Yeah, we'd have to actually have, like,
It's more someone has
Sponsors?
to support us.
yeah.
Yeah, you'd think Four Loco or even like Raid Shadow Legends would reach out for us.
Rage Shadow Legends.
I don't think Four Loco has it together enough to
That's probably fair.
chase down our
Oh,
channel.
that's probably fair.
All
Oh my
right.
goodness sakes! Look at that video evidence of the Palisade, prismatic Palisade, being used in a battle.
Yeah.
It's
And
so good.
I'm still just using it as a charge launch point.
right. Excellent. What do you think of that? And also,
I smelled it. It smelled like if Blue Moon had power.
ooh, I like that description. Frickin' Storybook Brewing. You should put that on there. If Blue Moon had power, it'd be Blood Moon. So good.
Oh, it's actually really good. I was
there any left
leaving that.
Oh yeah, there's tons of it. Look at the size of that can, Mason.
I was so worried that I wasn't going to like it that I didn't want to open it and then
have it wasted.
Have it wasted.
You're spot on. It's Blue Moon with power.
Yeah.
It's got a little more citrus, a little more of that kind of ale flavor underneath.
You still get the the orangey flavor. It's
Yep.
like you get the orange without having to squeeze it into a Blue Moon, and also the underlying Blue Moon has power.
Yeah. No, so good.
It's very good.
Storybook Brewing, cool little brewery out of Colorado Springs. We stopped there as a drinking stop at my bachelor party
Yep.
after hiking 6 miles, but before going to a whiskey distillery, just to get a little more alcohol in there. And it was a quaint little place. Board games, fun little area. Fun named beers.
That is the best beer that I've tried from them. So far.
I would
love
agree.
the
It was
art.
super good.
Yeah.
Super good.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to charge these clan rats over here on this objective. They're going to make a 6, which I think gets me in.
It's good, right? Very drinkable.
Yes, that gets me
Yeah.
in. Oh,
Oh, no.
Orange.
My boys. What are you doing to my boys?
Not a lot based on based on this battle report.
I bet those flayers chew up those horrors.
They're supposed to, but let's see what actually happens. All right, so those guys are in. What was my battle tactic? Kill 2 units.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Yes, yeah, because you're chaos.
And I failed the charge of the Karn Spine.
Okay. Is that everything?
That is everything.
I've only got 1 point, so combat to you.
Then combat abilities. Lord Dirtybone.
Lord Dirtybone is about to get Lord Dirtybone on this. See, looking for that 3+ on them rats. Nope. Okay, never mind. I'll sit back down. Got a little too excited there.
All right, so I'm going to start with the flayers because I no longer fight last on the horrors.
That's very fair.
How many wounds on this nerd?
6. He a big boy. Yeah, he's a Bigfoot boy. 6.
All right.
That's refreshing. That's nice.
It's quite good.
Mm-hmm. Delightful. Absolutely delightful.
One of them into the hero.
Okay.
The others into the horrors.
The crypt horrors.
And
What's your Ren like?
Against infantry, it's 2.
Ooh. You know what? It's worth it. I'm gonna all out defense the unit, not the character. Character's
I cannot actually afford to all out attack because I have to save it to bring back a unit.
Oh, I was about to say, what are you gonna power through? Bring back a unit does make sense. Night Runners, right?
Night Runners is what's died that can come back.
Yeah, no.
If the rules were good, I'd be bringing back a helmet.
That's a pretty good.
All right, salt aside, 2d6 attacks on the one guy going into the hero.
You could salt run this beer. I think that'd be fine.
4 attacks.
Okay.
3s and 3s.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice.
3 at rend 2 into your hero.
That cuts all his armor. Welcome to FAC.
Welcome to 6 damage.
Ooh, I hate that. I need a 6 here.
I believe in you.
I don't.
Call.
Woo! Oh my god.
And then so I've got 2, 4, 66 into the the other guys. I want to put 2, but I just didn't have the pile in range.
This is a good unit. This is a fun unit.
The
rules are fun. The model reflects it, and the model, like that's as much model as you can put on that base without it looking weird. Like that's great. Well done.
It's like I said, it's the best unit in my list.
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels Skaven-y too.
Yeah, it feels Skaven-y. All right, so that is 24 attacks.
Excuse me, what?
Like I said, I really wanted to put 2 into the hero.
Oh, pain and suffering.
That's fine. He's going to turn around and just absolutely giga wreck that unit with his 3 damage attacks.
The Hype Button Company is probably Amazon, and they are not going to sponsor us.
I don't want Amazon to sponsor us.
3s. All right, we're just going to pull the misses.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes, I am. With a roll like that.
Woo!
Because I got to do it. Got to roll twice.
Yep.
All right. So
that was much better.
That was much better.
Much better. What you got?
5, 10, 10. Ren 2.
Ren 2. I'm looking at just 6s because they're all at defense. Hey, I got a couple in there.
2 damage each.
Oh, that's bad. Here's half. Uh-oh.
Yeah, gotta fix whatever is wrong with that connection.
2.
I'm sure it's the same problem.
Yeah, the same problem.
Once you fix one,
all right, so save 2 in total out of 8, 16, 14 wounds.
All right.
That is the unit.
I
popped him.
Desperately needed that.
Got it. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, character, you better run.
But Guardian Hero -1 to hit applies to all heroes now, even monsters. Really?
Which one? The what?
Guarded Hero.
Oh, heck yeah.
I mean, we haven't shot any monster heroes yet, except for Ushran, but...
Correct, which is probably what they were bringing up. I only took 1 wound, I don't care.
Yeah, you took 1 wound.
It's good, but it's a good thing to know.
He's going to heal it on his turn.
Much better.
Yeah.
Very true, very true. Over to me. I guess I go more Big Knights.
The Bakuchi Dancer, the one time I ran unreinforced flayers, they left stuff like almost dead multiple times, and that's just... They need to be killing stuff.
3s.
Who's this?
Boop. More Big Knights.
Oh, I forgot about them.
And wounded on 4s. Ooh, okay. Yeah, 4 of them there. Randall Juan.
6s. Take them all.
Okay, single damage each. That's off the riders. And then this is hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Yikers. And wound on 3s. 5 of them rend 1.
All right. 6s. Take them
2
all.
damage each there. That's the mounts.
All right. 10 dead. Cool.
Okay,
Then
back to you.
these
Oh,
rats.
back to you.
are
Got
gonna-
some good Morbeg Knight cheeks there on the handy cam. That was great.
Yeah. Now I'm leaning way over. So we're just gonna scoot these guys up on in.
Get out of here! No! He's in so much trouble.
Thomas,
Lord
I think
Dirty.
you need to find a hype button from a little indie shop somewhere. that we
Right,
can
so
partner
they
with.
can sponsor us.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Wouldn't it be nice? Do.
All right. So we're looking at 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Sure seems like enough.
And then nothing into him because everything's going into
Yep.
him.
And you keep? Did you keep everybody out of combat,
Yeah.
or is he in?
He's in now.
He's in now. Okay.
All right, so 13 is 26, so 15, 20,
Oh Lord, Dirty Bone, you're
5,
probably
6.
in trouble.
I hope so.
Look at all them dice.
4s and 5s.
He's so bad on the defensive side.
All
You know
right.
what? He might have a chance.
Yeah, he absolutely has a chance.
Looking at those dice, he might have a chance.
4s and 5s are not amazing. So 4s, 5s. So that is a massive 6, 7? 7.
7?
Is the leader in? Yeah, no, the leader's out.
Okay, what's the rend on this? Oh my god, I get an armor save! 5 up! Be a ghoul.
All right.
Hold on a second. Nagash, you gonna pour some salt in this on that ward save? No, okay. Taking a wound.
1 wound.
Wow.
Some of
Okay.
these save rolls are
Well, that was crazy. That was crazy.
It
Oh my
happens.
gosh.
It happens.
It does.
You being trash, you get trash as a reward.
All right. Are you out of activations?
No, I've got one.
No, you got those guys. Okay. I'll go with Dirty Bone. Just bump him over a little bit, mostly to get my freaking wound marker out of the way. What do you got, bud? You got 5 attacks, 6 attacks with Usharon being right there, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. 3 of them, rend to 1.
All right, 6s.
Wow, there you go.
2 damage.
2 damage, you got it. That's 2 noble dude points.
Noblest dudes.
Perfect, back to you.
Rat
up.
2 rats. None of them are a hero. This is 4s. And
Nice.
5s.
Okay.
Welcome to nothing.
All right. Andre Lepatie is just going to hop, do his nonsense. 4s and 4s. Oh, sorry. Usharon, feeding frenzy. 4s. 4s. How about 2 at no rend?
I'll take no rend.
Okay.
Save 1.
2 damage there.
2 more rats.
2 more rats. There's 2 for you.
All right.
I've got this guy coming in hot onto your dirty rat hole. Hitting on 3. Ooh, that was not great. 2 of them. Rend 1. 2 damage each there.
All right. That kills the rat hole.
Oh, look at that. Punching them rat holes. Effect players out there, rat holes. Great for being noble.
Right.
And him. I'm just going to dip back over. And this guy, boy, this guy is surprisingly punchy. I didn't realize he was as hard-hitting as he is.
He's good.
Missed. Okay, please continue.
I'll take it. I'm sorry, you're right. Just the app when you search Guardian Hero pop up. So monsters.
No monsters.
No monsters.
Sounds great. Perfect. And we're right back to where we were. Okay. Is that everything? You wanted to bring back some rats.
Yes. I will spend a command point to bring back rats. I'll bring back 5
Okay.
awful little boys. I'm not sure what that does for me, but I gotta have something.
It gives you the potential to hold objectives.
Yes, and I can destroy a
thing if you want to.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what I don't destroy that would be good. These guys are going to come back over here.
Okay.
I think it's totally within 6.
Ew, rat hole.
Oh. Just as a unit to do stuff.
Excellent. Loose Box, was great to have you. Enjoy your sleep. Don't know what part of the world you're in, but thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Super fun. Always great to have people in the chat.
100%. Thanks for joining us. All right, this is going to be a roll-off.
What's your score?
Hold 1, hold 2, but not more,
Yep.
and I did not kill 2 units. So...
Oh, that's true. That is true.
1, 2, 3,
oh, did you bring
4.
back some of these idiots?
Oh, yeah. D3 on the one in combat. 1. I have not rolled anything more than a 1. Those guys?
Yep.
Fucking 1.
So good.
Fuck this game.
Shall we roll off?
Roll off.
Woo! Fiber.
All right, you keep
All right, I'm
it.
going to hold it. Oh, and did you want to blow up anything?
That one.
This one. Okay. Oh, goodbye, Skull. Scully. Okay. What do I want to do here? Because
Any refills, or are you feeling good about your blood moon?
I think I'm fucked.
But as far as drinking is concerned,
As far as your drinks, though.
I'm fine.
Okay. I am going to... Ooh.
Fight twice and nobody dies.
It's actually a little tougher than you'd...
Are you sure about that?
It's this guy. It depends on my hero phase.
I see.
That's the problem. Because he does regen D3 health. So if my hero phase is good, then he's retreating out of there, running away. Are you down by more than 6?
You bet I am.
You are now the super underdog.
The ultra bad player.
The ultra bottom.
forever bottom.
The forever bottom. Oh boy. Okay.
Definitely with the amount of recursion you've got.
We're going to. Can I fight 2? I don't know if I can fight 2 without losing anything, because Dirty Bone's always a risk. The ghouls will help. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, we'll go with it. Do not waver. We're not wavering. No one here is wavering.
So you can afford a boo-boo.
For a boot? What?
A boo-boo.
I don't know what that means.
A dropped battle tactic.
Oh, okay. I can afford it. I thought you said you could afford a boo-boos, and I was like, I don't know what the hell that means.
Boo-boo.
Afford a boo-boo. Perfect.
All right.
We're do not wavering. Let's start with the feck nonsense. We got D3 healing on my noble blood guy over there. Only 1. It makes it iffy to retreat. Could kill me.
Okay.
Which is not what I wanted. But I've got options. Ursharon heals auto. Good. No one's in the chair.
Beginning of the battle round, I need to put down a rat hole.
Dirty rat hole. Right. Oh, and I've got to figure out a... I think that we're defending the realm this time. I think my guy needs all the armor he can get over there.
That makes sense.
Yep. Defending the realm!
All right. What's a good spot for one of these rat holes? Fuck you. Can't be over here.
Just let that guy over there like he's mining
right back there.
They've got retreating shards, so I can't put it back here.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Go ahead and while I
do
think
my
about
nonsense.
this.
You got it. The priest is going to attempt to give... I don't think anyone's going to be in range to do their fun fecky stuff.
My disappointment is immense.
We'll see. Maybe I'll kill him with spells. I'm going to try to give the noble deed points over there. Boop.
Holes
Sure
giving
don't.
noble points seems a little goofy.
What's that?
It
Holes
does.
Giving noble points seems a little goofy.
Sure does. It seems like an extra step, doesn't it?
No, noble deed points are a great fluff idea.
Yeah.
And mechanically,
Yep.
That's always been a problem.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
they keep having to buff it because it's so bad.
It's just extra work.
Yeah.
Andre Lepaty is going to try to give this speech. He's only got 4 people to talk to, though.
At Tor Jacobson, it's still a good distinction to remember that the -1 to hit would apply to cavalry and
more?
infantry, where the 12-inch target only applies to infantry. Yeah. Unshootable Archeon outside of 12 might be rough. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
it sure would be. Okay, and then
Unshootable cards.
priest stuff. So, Lord Dirtybone, he's going to start my prayer time now. He is going to pick those guys to attempt to do the Blessed Feast.
Okay.
Oh!
Goes off.
On a fire. So you've got the Blessed Feast going on you. Every time a model is killed, I heal a friendly unit 1.
Yep.
Some combat with it. So he might be sticking in there. He might be hanging in, rope-a-doping. Let's see what he can do. And that was Dirtybone doing a successful prayer. So he's on that 3. Cardinal Ricanao. He is going to attempt to do... You know what? The Blessed Feast is unlimited.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Fight twice.
Fight twice. Beautiful. Love it. So good. All right. He is going to attempt to, you know what? He's just going to try to give, nothing. He's going to give nothing. No one. Nothing.
You get
nothing. I don't know. 5+ ward save on the ghouls. Banking 2. Boop. Okay. Delightful. Spells. We've still got all of them here. The Arc Regent here, he's going to try that Carry On Call.
Okay.
Do his War Scroll spell. Got it on a 7. Loves it.
I'm way out of range.
Way out of range. So the Carry On Call is in play, meaning that when I resummon those horrors, which I will be doing, they're moving D6, which is great. Next, he is going to try to bring out the Geminids because there's nothing else for him to do in the corner. On a 7. Loves it. Boops. They may or may not see combat by the end of the game. Within 12 outside of 9 of you. Boop. Next to each other.
Okay.
But they're on the board, maybe for the first time in Weekend Decadent history.
It's true. No, I think I used them.
Geminids?
Yes.
Well, yeah, they were good for a while with, like, Seraphon, right?
I remember doing it to our good friend who was a Fire Slayer player.
Oh.
And I was playing Nurgle in 3rd edition.
Mm-hmm.
And he, for some reason, backed up on turn 1.
Okay.
And I just remember rope-a-doping in with a bunch of Geminids and bullshit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were great for a bit.
Yeah.
All right, Big Daddy Oosh. He's going to try something. Might be a little controversial. We're going to find out. He's going to try to make one of your flares hit one of your flares to try to heal my guy before
Hit the flares? The flares?
I get to pick a model to attack. Let me double check that works here.
All right, read it.
That's a very good point. Pick a visible enemy model within 18 inches of this unit to be the target. Pick another enemy unit. So probably couldn't work on themselves, I think, because it'd have to be another enemy unit.
Yeah.
To which I don't know if I've got any options.
I mean, you've got options. They're just shit.
I do. Well, is the Crown Spine within 18 of the mirror?
No.
The cannon could attack the Crown Spine. No, that's stupid.
It's a waste of a cast.
So stupid. All right, deranged transformation on the ghouls. On an 8. I've got one more spell after this.
All right, you get it?
Okay, they are deranged and transformated. Perfect. And then for his last trick, let's try. It only works on infantry. I do have some ghouls dead. So we're going to try to do the old Charnel Feast targeting the clan rats. Nope, doesn't matter anyway.
All right.
Okay. Delightful. Boy, it sure seems like enough of a hero phase. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
Sure was. What would you like to do for my hero phase?
I can move somebody, their movement, but I don't have a lot left. I'm going to move the ninja rats.
Ninja rats.
I'd love to move something over here, but there's just no place to put them. So these guys are just going to move 7, which puts them here. I don't know if that matters, but that was 3 claw steps.
Okay.
And then I don't think there's anything else worth doing.
All right. I'm on to a movement phase. So I'm going to... If I retreat you, you take damage, but you're going to get then further in range. All right. So we're going to do a few silly things here. I'm going to retreat Dirtybone. Would you like to do his retreat damage? 2. Looking at 6s. Fail him, taking 2.
A-okay.
Dirtybone is the one giving plus movement to infantry. So he is going to skirt out 8 inches. Boo! Right on over to here. Now that he is fully within 12 of the Morbeg Knights, he's going to spend 2 points to bring back 1 knight, which brings back 2 with my battle formation.
Yep. This is going to be the last battle round.
It's like, hey, everybody, this is it. All right,
at a certain point, we have to admit that we're just dragging it out.
We're done. All right, he's going to spend his 6 to bring back half of the unit of horrors. Make sure Lance Fist is in there. Perfect. They're going to be over there to back up the boy. 6 outside of 9. Should do.
Part of the problem is we needed to see how your recursion went, and so far that's been
that's poor compared. Like the problem is that all of my good units that I brought in this list that are fun don't get to interact with that.
All right. Yeah. Carry on call. So, moves them another 2.
Which sounded like whiny baby crap back before the game had progressed, but now that we see that like all that stuff dies instantly.
Super true. No, super true is that if I guess the question is, are they trying to base you on recursion? Because you've got 2 ways to do Glass Cannon armies. Either you can do recursion, or either you hit hard enough that it doesn't matter, 3 ways, or you're cheap enough that you just take the bodies, right? Beck's problem before was our recursion was behind the paywall of noble deed points. They fixed it. I feel like I'm recurring great.
Right, because you can bring back anything that's not a hero, right?
Yes, anything that's not a hero.
I can only bring back infantry.
Exactly.
And that's these guys and those guys. But like these cool dudes that look like they could pop out. No.
So
like, the either
that are
bad.
You need to be doing enough damage, or you need to be cheap enough that it doesn't matter. And
so
again, granted, you're not taking rattling guns and etc. Like
those are and the rattling gunners somehow infantry, and so all of a sudden those like
oh my god, the rattling gunners are infantry.
Yeah, that's why they're so good. Is because they come back.
Right. All right. Well, that makes a lot more sense.
Anyway, let's keep going.
For sure.
They need to extend that to more of the army.
Yeah.
Okay. Then movement. Ghouls are not in combat, so they're going to.
Whiny baby crap is the foundation of wargaming.
Some would argue we don't have enough of that on this channel.
I would argue that
we're too happy here.
I've already done it. OTOH. Doom players are a little outside charge and die when said boo. Doom players, like, I think they're okay. At the points at 130 for 2, I think they're okay. I think that the problem is that if I'm going to be paying 260 points for 4 of them, I need to be able to bring them back, maybe, or I need to be able to bring back the Molder stuff. It's really the Molder stuff that's the big problem. Like 200 and whatever points for a Hell Pit is ridiculous. They dropped points aggressively. They were so out of the park that like even hitting home runs doesn't get you back. Doesn't get you back inside of scoring range. They got to be like 180 to without being able to bring them back to start thinking about it. I know that they've got like a hee-haw, like I roll a d6 and on a 5-up, it comes back with d6 more like hit points. That's not recursion. That's not spending a command point to bring it back. They're nice, but disagree about being OP. I agree that they're not OP. More stuff is not being recursive is insane. Yeah, everybody in chat who hasn't caught up to the to reality. They're having to watch 30 seconds in the past.
They don't understand.
They're all just saying what I've just said.
And then running him.
Because really, I don't want to run the weapons teams. I don't want to run shooting. I know that it's a shooting army right now, but if you create a scenario where I don't have to run 900 bodies or toxic shooting, that'd be great.
All right, and that's movement.
All right. All that whining was really to cover the fact that he was moving.
So much. Bunch of movement. Andre dumped all his points to bring back 5 ghouls.
Did you D6 move those guys?
I sure did. I got a 2. It's not very impressive. But it brings, it's a little closer.
You
a little closer.
Good retroactive fight.
Sweet. Do you have any redeploy?
No.
Oh, all right. Sweet. Do you have any cover fire?
No.
All right.
I don't know what I would cover fire. That's any value.
Andre?
I can't shoot him.
Oh, right, Palisade!
All right,
did its thing.
Let's see. Is yeah. There's no universe where I can shoot him.
Yes! Oh my god, Palisade coming in clutch. All right, surrender charges.
I don't know, Bakuchi Dancer. Those monsters are shit, though. You put them on a 5-up save, like, you saw, like, it took nothing. Like, after it
Ghouls.
bopped, like, really hard, those guys, it then died. Like, it's got no stability.
Make way!
Alariel brings back monsters, but on a 4-up, it costs about a third of the army. And she's bad. Like, you don't see any 5-0s very often with Alariel because that's just bad. It's just a bad ability. Like every army I've written for Sylvaneth does not include Alariel because she's a trap.
Don't tell my mother that.
Like it's great if you are not used to trying to keep track of like all those like trying to keep everything alive, right?
Sure.
It's a great like hey.
Yo?
I have stuff die occasionally because I make boo-boos. She's perfect, but for the sweaty, whiny, try-hard, I don't think she's worth taking.
For the try-hard,
because you've basically got 2 turns where her rolls matter.
Do you think Ushran can fit there?
Where?
I kind of feel like he can't.
Through these?
To the goalposts?
What did he move? An 8?
I mean, he's got tons of movement. The question is, oh, right, because you can pass through that. You can pass through endless spells.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
So he could stick his back of his base there.
Sweet. Okay, so he totally... It's not that he can fit, it's that mirrors don't exist. I'm going to back it up just to make sure I'm very, very in.
All right.
So that we don't get flamed in the comments. All right.
Don't worry, they've already logged off.
They're all gone.
They saw by turn 1 and were like, pass.
It's just Flesh Eater Court players watching anyway. All right. Looking like a 9er over here. It's kind of a big charge. I got the ghouls in to help him, so this doesn't have to happen.
You've got rerolls. You haven't spent a single command point.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, reroll.
Let's do it. That's a 7.
Not quite.
Okay, that's all right. He's got the ghouls. He's got the ghouls.
Alara plus Belthanos, stable. I disagree, buddy.
All right.
I think everybody is watching everybody else's lists. I think Belthanos is hard to play without, but I think Alariel, if you're just super sweaty tryharding, is a trap. If you're having she is top 10 models in Age of Sigmar. I love to see her on the table, but a 4-up to bring back units.
Right.
If you don't roll those 4-ups, you lose. That's not
the question. Is, are there any of those big monsters that are not a trap? Is Archaon a trap?
Maybe it is points cost.
Yep.
Who's not a trap?
Nagash in some armies.
Oh, you're talking about god models.
No. Just anything with a giant base. Anything that people look at it and like, wow, that's cool.
Belthanos.
Belthanos, you're right. Belthanos is not a trap.
I think you almost have to take him.
Usharon's not a trap.
Nope.
Not Usharon is a trap.
Yeah, no.
Not Usharon is a trap.
I feel like we established that.
Any counter charges? Anything else you want to jump in here?
The issue with the Sylvaneth, basically 1 list, 2 models. Disagree, Bakuchi Dancer. All right, what's next?
Points. Yeah, you counter charge.
Lol.
All right, then it is start of the combat phase. Usharon wants to see if your rats are diluted. They are not.
Oh, suck it.
Wow. All right, it actually does make a huge difference. That's actually really unfortunate for me because my battle tactic will rely on you either not killing him or I got to go there first, which will mean you'll kill him. It's tough.
How many lists, Bakuchi Dancer, do you see actually not take Alariel? They're all just copying each other. I don't think she's worth it.
That's all the same list?
Yeah, it's like, oh, we don't see anything but her at the top tables. Well, how many of the top players are taking her?
You don't have any starting grind, any sort of stuff, right? No.
Wouldn't that be nice? That would have been the model that died immediately.
All right. Well, I think I got to risk it with Oosh because he's just so squishy. He's just so squishy, and I don't think there's a good way for me to not get a bunch of things in combat. So I'm going to do one of these. And I'm going to throw...
You're like 2 rend, right?
2 rend on the mace, 1 rend on the claws.
Okay.
I'm going to throw 4 claws at your character. And have some hubris.
Right.
5 claws at your character and have a little less hubris. 5 claws at the character, everything else to the rats. Is anything all out defensing because I'm all out attacking him.
My spirit is broken.
Okay. Here are the 5.
I've been trying to stay strong for Mother.
All right. Here are the 5 mace attacks into your rats. These are hitting on 2s. I dropped one.
All right.
All right. And wounding on 2s. Dropped another. You got 3 at 2 rend into rats.
All right, just goes through.
Yep. That is 9 plus 8, 17 damage.
1, 2, 5, 10, 17 exactly.
Okay. All right.
If I ever rolled more than a 1 to bring back these rats.
Well, I mean, I still had 4 claw attacks, but we're not going to talk about those. We're going to do the 5 claw attacks that I declared into the character.
All right.
These are hitting on 2s.
Okay.
There's a 1. Wow, what a good all-out attack, though.
All right.
Wounding on 3s because they're less sharp. So you got 3 there at rend 1 into that character. Your Bombardier.
What is his save even?
Probably a 3 up.
Lol, 5.
Okay, so
3?
6s. 3, you got 6s?
All right, take
All
a
right,
roll.
2 damage pop.
All right, goodbye.
Okay.
All right, what's
Over
next?
to you.
Over to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to all-out attack these flares.
Yep, where are they going?
Spite into your hero.
Yeah, that's where they should go. Because that will drop my battle
Actually,
attack.
one of them is going to go into the hero. The
Mm.
other 3 are going to go into the ghouls.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I'm just going for hope. Right here, you can help me out.
You got it, buddy. 100%. Hope. Look how much hope I'm
All right, that's too much hope.
That's too much hope. Pour way too much hope. Slow down
All right,
on the hope there.
into the hero, 2d6 attacks. That's 6 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I'm
this is
gonna all defense him. Go good. Real quick.
This is gonna be 2s and 3s.
Yep.
Looking good.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Very good. 5 at rend 2 because you're infantry.
Yep. So that gets rid of my Defenders of the Realm and my all-out defense, bring me back to my 5 up.
I really thought that little rat was gonna survive. I was actually kind of thinking like this is the time that we see it turn around.
2 damage each, right?
1 damage because I'm not on the charge.
6s. I need 2 of them.
Got steamrolled by Feck with Slanesh just today. Here to share the pain of bringing less than competitive lists. Thanks, buddy. Giuseppe, Caradan. Is that Caradan? Is that what'd you do?
Why did you press that?
You fucking piece of shit. Alright.
Oh.
Did
Well,
you save all the damage again?
all but 1.
All but 1.
And he had 2 hit points.
Yeah, he needed 2.
Alright.
Oh.
I get a
Oh
push
my
some rats.
god, look at that.
Yeah, at least there's
Grind them ghouls into some solvent green. Let's go.
Yeah,
Solvent
well,
green.
fortunately, Solvent Green stands back up after some these points are spent. All right,
You just gotta rehydrate the people. They come right back.
That's 10, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6. 26 attacks.
Oh god, they're great. That's a cool unit. How many points are they?
130 for 2.
130 for 2. And how many wounds each?
4 each on a 4 up.
That's not bad.
It's not. That's why I'm
not
like
bad.
I'm
It's
okay
really not
with them
bad.
not coming back. It's the
Yeah.
it's the monsters.
Yeah, no, for
They're
sure.
so
For sure.
awful that like they need to have some recursion.
Are they Cav?
No, they're war machines.
Well, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Fair, I suppose.
They are the closest thing they have that Skaven have to the OP cab that are like running rampant.
Right.
Which is why you see everyone taking the stupid rally gunners.
Sure.
All right, so we pull the 1s.
Yep.
Because we're hitting on 2s.
Solid. Oh my god, those ghouls.
Well,
My tail's about to go away.
yeah, but say yeah, they're gonna be just fine.
Start counting
and
off
then
my dice for ward
2s
saves.
and 3s go, or 2s and 1s. That was a terrible roll. You know, there's been so many games where I've rolled hot that I just gotta look in the mirror and be like, it's my turn. 11 at rend 2.
Okay. Yeah. Single damage.
Yep.
6s. All right, 10 die. Hey, conveniently,
Exactly
one movement
what we
tray.
said. Yeah.
Done. Delightful. Easy.
All right, over to you. Is
More
back
bigs.
from Justin. They are doing much better. Just remember, we've said it 1,000 times so far, so apologies for everyone painting.
Indeed.
I am not bringing the best Skaven list, and it shows in the performance. Rattling gun lists are the most unfun lists. Exactly. Like,
Yep.
I refuse to play them. I've got 12 if I wanted to.
And to Justin, Feck did definitely get a leg up, though.
Yes.
Like, despite what the Skaven list is, Feck did definitely get a boost. Fort Rend 1 into them clan rats.
I would still be in it if he hadn't gotten all of his boosts. Like, if he hadn't gotten the heroic ability or heroic face ability.
Yep.
And if he hadn't gotten an extra unit, I would 100% still be in the game at the bottom of, or the top of 2. At this point, nothing matters.
Yeah, it's cleaning.
All right, what happened?
Fort Rend 1 into those boys. It's from the Riders. You got 6s, right? Okay, they're dead. All right, these mounts will just sit here and hover, I guess.
Well,
all right, and then
you've broken my spirit.
Ghoulios for Rulios.
But I don't want to take away your opportunity to mega smash these Doom players.
100%. And we need that runtime for the sweet, sweet YouTube content income.
Oh, man, the pennies.
It gives us a chance to say like and subscribe one more time.
Yes.
All right, there's 10.
The Skaven list isn't competitive, so I wouldn't use this as an example, but Feck are much better. I agree. Joshua Parks, I took Feck out for the first time since the update today. They felt pretty good. Picked up a close win versus KO. Close wins are all you can ask for. And yes, they are in a much better spot. So I foolishly tried not to bring the one of the 2 good versions of this list, of the faction. But hey, that's what I get for trying.
Goals.
You never know.
No force.
I'm not helping you anymore.
That's fair.
You have to do this like an animal.
Yeah, I rolled all those 1 through 3s. I gotta deal with it. That's fair. It's fine. You talk to chat.
All right, so I said I'd talk about it at the end of the game.
Oh my God.
We're basically there.
We're getting real close.
The 2 versions of Skaven that I think are good right now are all toxic shooting, which is the rattling guns.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is like Kritok and some storm vermin and a bunch of reinforced clan rats.
What do you think of that?
I think it's very good. Like, I specifically didn't bring it because
Is it fun?
For me.
Okay, well, right, but even to play with, because you can have stuff that is good that's still fun to play against.
It's way less toxic than
shooting.
Shooting.
End of sentence.
Like, it's the same amount of attacks, but I get to do it without you interacting with me.
I'm not on this.
Everything that's good gets to come back via the null, which is important. Skaven really rely on that techiness.
21, Rend 1.
Into the
flares.
The flares? All right, so 10, 15, 20, and then 1. All right, this is going to be Rend 1?
Yep, I've got a courtier still there. He's hanging out.
All right, that is 5 ups, so part of it is that I haven't rolled very well today, but...
Save 5, 16.
That is
beer.
Beer o'clock.
It's beer o'clock, which is the unit perfectly.
Which is the unit perfectly.
Which is also, because of the spell, 4 wounds for the character, so he now only has 1 on him. Boop. Feck. Are you sure? Okay.
Are you sure?
But are you? All right. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
So the camera if you need.
Because that's literally all of the units that are good, and none of them can come back.
For sure. And we've got a this is what, top of 3 right now?
Top of 3.
Top of 3. So on your turn, you could do a little shooting. You could maybe bring back some clan rats, but you're not taking this from me because the clan rat. What's your rules for bringing them back? They got to come back next to the rat hole, right?
Yes.
And at this point, 9 inches from me is behind the cron spine.
Right.
You're not taking this.
Nope.
With all of that going on, yeah. Nope. I think you're right.
I held out as long as is reasonable.
That's totally fair.
But now I'm down to 1 hero, 1 warp lightning cannon that cannot overcharge.
Yep.
And a cron spine. That's my entire board, and you've lost
nothing.
Because
I brought so nothing. Right. You've lost nothing.
All right.
Okay.
Apologies for everyone that's tired of listening to me he and haw about Skaven.
But here comes another 10 minutes. Let's do it.
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay. But so let's talk on Feck then.
Okay.
You've played a lot of Feck. You've probably played again. Well, I don't know. We got a couple of Feck players down in Colorado Springs, so maybe some other people have played Feck more. But you've played against a lot of Feck.
Since second edition,
Yes.
I've played against. I'm in the top 10%.
You're probably right.
Play
You play a
against
lot of-
Feckers?
Yes.
How are they feeling?
They're feeling good. It's hard to say because I didn't bring anything that was like the top meta except the flares, and they did okay.
And I did make some dumb rolls.
Right.
Him staying alive
And that's
and Dirty
fine.
Bone staying alive.
And that's fine.
Made some dumb
That
rolls.
happens. I've
Sure.
done it to you
Sure.
on this channel.
Sure. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The Grey Seer was good. Those were good. I rolled poorly on him.
Mhm.
I knew that he was going to be riding the lightning on damage from the ghouls.
Right.
I underestimated how badly that would be.
Sure.
If I had in future games, I would just charge this thing,
Yeah.
and then let them do
Call it a
whatever
fight.
they-
Yeah.
Call it a fight.
Call it a fight. Yep.
The thing is that I needed them in combat though, so that you can kind of charge me and get
Sure.
more damage in.
That very, very true. Yeah. I definitely see why you sent him in. I honestly think it was bad rolls. You only rolled 1 5+. One more, he would have stayed alive, and then, maybe he dies the next turn,
Right.
but it at least doesn't put you at a point deficit. It doesn't.
I could have
X, Y, and
powered.
Z.
I could have powered through to back out and
True.
keep myself
True.
fit.
Yeah.
Like
So,
I made all
yeah,
those choices.
Yep.
And then I had the Kron Spine to keep them in combat.
For sure.
So, is it like some of it was rolls for sure, but I hate to point to rolls when there's a lot of other foundational issues with the army,
Mm-hmm.
which is why you see people just spamming unfun units to play against.
Sure. And do you think that that's all internal balance, or do you think that it is that the other stuff is legitimately not good? Because there's a thing to be said for like Lumineth is a great example, right? Sometimes some of the stuff in Lumineth is so good, you don't take the other stuff that is good because the rest of it's too good.
Because you can't bring back any of the other fun things, like
Right.
all of the Molder monsters, you never see anyone take them. Because they're pointed as though you can bring back this 14 wound 5-up save. You just look at 14 wounds, you think, hey, it's okay. But on a 5-up save, it died to 3 models
For sure. Yep.
that cost a fraction of what
Yes.
he costs.
Absolutely.
He does a lot of damage. That's not good enough.
For sure.
So
For sure.
I could go on and on about it.
But it is an absolutely valid point. How many unmounted zombie dragons and terrorgeists do you see?
Right,
They drop
0.
their points every time. But the fact is, if you can't take a hit on the chin and you don't have strikes first, then it's a gamble just to take them on the board. It's
they
tough.
have to be so cheap. You see people taking them as auxiliary without
Little extras, yeah.
and it being like, oh, it doesn't matter that they're Ox.
Mhm.
That I've just got so many.
Yep.
It's in the warp lightning cannons. 140 is still too expensive for what they do.
Sure.
Because you can't bring them back.
For sure.
I don't know. It's there's the two good lists I talk about, in my opinion. Kritok and all the bodies in the universe,
Right.
or like, hey, get shot for 10,000 years. The rattling guns. And it puts Skaven in a tough spot, which I hate to say. I think that there's a lot of more fun armies to play and play against. It's a reason you haven't seen it on the channel. We're going to see all bodies, witch elves, next
Oh my god.
battle report. Because
Oh my
that's
God.
more exciting to me than
Who's
just
running those?
me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
all right.
the problem with Doc is that it's all
Yeah.
rolls, like it's all 3-ups and stuff. But
Sure.
so that's enough hee-hawing about Skaven for the 9,000th time.
What do you think about Twillet sorceries? We never see this this manifestation lore. It might have a niche here with Usharon.
I don't agree.
I mean, totally fair.
It didn't.
As far-
it never worked. Didn't ever work?
Yeah,
He was
I
always in
moved
range.
close enough after the first one. But if it did,
What if it
would have
did?
been cool.
I hear the voice of Matt Rose from 1,000 miles away. What if it worked one time?
What if it worked one time? Yeah, that's fair. The freaking malefic whatever, the purple sun is probably always going to be king.
with this
king of the
many
lords.
with this many casts?
Yeah.
You just take
Yeah, purple sun.
yeah.
You take the purple sun and the chains and you call it good. But the fact that I used it and it did something was great. The Palisade did something, and the mirrors put pressure on you to where you actually had to think about it. And I will say that is a win for the Prismatic Palisade, at least, which never gets used. It's a win for Andre Le Petit, who got moved to Legends.
Yeah.
Actually using him.
I think the best thing in the lore is this. You countercharge it.
Yep.
You countercast it.
Yeah.
And then it's ready in your turn.
That's fair. That's fair. Or you tuck it in with your units getting ready to get charged, so they can't use all its attack or all defense.
And the problem is that 2 of these spells in this lore have 0 move, and so they don't block out Deep Strike.
These guys move.
2 of the 3.
You are correct.
Yes.
100%.
And then you've got Primal, where you've got a movable manifestation that costs 5 to cast.
Sure.
And so you can just cast it in the backfield. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
So, like, I don't want to talk about the bummer stuff. Talk about how great you are right now.
Huh? Oh, I mean, Feck's feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
The being able to give the speech, it's sad that they took the name Rousing Oration and gave it to something else, showing how confident they were they wouldn't need it again. And they were like, oh, crap, we got to put this back in. But it fixes the currency problem, right? Feck feels like a good competitive army once we have Feeding Frenzy up, which is a bad thing. It's essentially saying that you are now a competitive army once you achieve the currency goal, which just gives you an extra step at the start of the game to work on before you can now run your army forward. I do still think that Oosh is kind of required because, boy, his army-wide buffs are really a lot, which is also unfortunate. I don't think any army should have to hinge on a single model. Unless you're Mega Gargants, I guess, then cool. Like, you only got 5 models, so it's okay to hinge on one model. What do you think about the 6 characters versus what do you think I would have gotten better use out of less?
Yes. I think
fair.
I think you need 3 to 4 heroes max.
Sure. Instead of 6.
And one of them has to be Ushran because they don't know how to write.
You have to be. It has to be Ushran.
So Ushran's on the table, and you have 2 or 3 other heroes.
Correct. One of them's going to be a vampire.
And that gives you enough bodies and powerful units to recur. And you just play those heroes really back until you've got to bring stuff back until you've used their stuff, and then you're ready to rock and roll.
For sure.
Like you saw the list that I was trying to write for you.
Yeah.
I was writing a 4-hero list.
Yes. Yeah.
Or 3-hero.
The one that was all heroes, or are you talking about the one that was the 2 blocks of ghouls, the 2 blocks of horrors? Because that was 3 heroes.
Yeah. That was 3.
One. That was 3. Yep. Because you had a Haunter Courtier, the Mariscal Herald, and Ushran.
I would probably play Ghoul Patrol before I played Lords of the Manor.
Yeah.
Because the Wombo combo with 2 ghouls is just like ghouls are amazing. And I like the last stream with Colin was supposed to be oops, all clan rats and storm vermin.
Sure.
And the only reason that it ended up being Thomas plays bad Oryx is because they leaked the battle tome. I wanted to show off.
Yep.
So I promised to my rat friends the next time I play Skaven, I will not play stupid garbage. I'll play one of the 2 good versions. Right. Spoiler alert, probably too many 2 bodies on the board.
Sure.
But because I just don't like shooting.
Sure.
Anyway.
Sure. Mostly talking about monsters in general need love. Like he doesn't think it's the Hell Pit specifically, and I would agree. I think that if you are a non-character monster, you're just in trouble. Right. As a general, are there any? Can you think of any off the top of your head where we're seeing non-character monsters that people? Tree lords are characters, right? Because we'll see tree lords pop up.
They are heroes. There's also shit. They got points drops, but they're bad.
Sure.
Like, I know that Bukuchi Dancer is like, oh, but everyone that ever does well is Alariel. But I'm like, yeah, everybody just plays Alariel. So.
But as far as non-hero monsters that anyone's taking, turtles. Turtles IDK. That might be the one. It's Turtles and IDK. Turtles! Go Turtles, go!
Amazing.
Turtles are great.
3 damage shooting, 4 attacks.
It hurts. It feels bad. 5 horde save? That is so everything you could possibly want in a monster.
So good.
Rolled into 1 turtle.
Yeah.
Roll it just into one turtle.
Yes.
It's beautiful. So good.
All right, so Feck feeling much better than the last time
Much better.
I pushed their poo in.
It's very, very true.
Skaven, I think, are just suffering from bad rules writing. Sorry, Matt Rose. He's a nice guy. He's just got a big job.
Oh, I can't. I cannot imagine the idea of trying to balance. How many war scrolls do you think there are? 500.
I choose not to.
There's already
guess.
there's a minimum of I think there's at least 76 in Stormcast,
Right.
and then they added more stuff. So there's probably close to like 700 war scrolls out there.
Yeah.
Balancing all of that with and it'd be different if you were making like a kids game, but this is full of the most rules lawyery, push your glasses up so far they're bridging your nose. People that are sitting here like, well,
And
if I do that, his job. Like I know a lot of people are like, well, I wish I was whoever. No, you don't.
I don't.
No, you don't. That sounds awful. That sounds like so much work. And I do think that as long as they are looking at those armies that have got a win rate of like under 45% or whatever, and trying to give them a little boost now and then, that's the best you can do, right?
Yeah.
That's about the best you can do.
We can. I will reiterate the best war scroll we've ever had was the one we just got.
Sure. Yeah.
Because they finally pulled the Band-Aid, 40-point drops, 50-point drops on some things.
Yep.
Like meaningful drops.
Yep.
Does that mean that they're fixing the things that are the problems? Not always. We'll see.
What did you think about the movement on infantry on my list? It's big. But being able to just shove ghouls and say I'm doing what I want with ghouls.
I guess.
I
didn't feel it.
I almost double their movement with that and the spell.
Certainly the 10-inch move is humongous.
It's big.
I wasn't really noticing it because all my shit was dead.
You make a good point. However, the fact is you can almost like if I let's say I spent the point and auto ran them in 16-inch, you could maybe do a 2 ghoul unit pin list with 2 40 blocks of ghouls,
I would
roughly
play
moving
3
60
40 blocks.
Yeah, and just be like, all right, well, fine. You want me to go turn 1? Nah, here's 120 bodies.
I think
We'll see. We'll get to turn 3 by the end of time.
ghouls are the best horde in the game right now because they have a reliable source of +1 to rend.
Are they better than Ard Boys? Okay, obviously I don't know about Ard Boys.
Did you watch the last battle report?
No, sorry, I was doing stuff. I popped in now and then. I said hi.
You get 10 for 180.
Okay.
You get
All right.
What do you get?
1 wound or 2 wounds each.
2 wounds each. 3 up save. No damage.
20 for 100.
No
okay.
crit more. No crit auto wounds.
Yeah, that's fair. How about horrors?
They're still better
They're better than horrors.
because they're no horrors are better.
Horrors better. Okay,
'Cause they
makes
come
them
back.
the best. But that makes them the best horde unit then.
Horrors?
I'm arguing point 1, which was you said ghouls are the best. So I'm like blue horrors.
Ghouls are better than horrors.
Okay. Well,
Oh, you mean blue horrors?
blue horrors.
I thought you meant like those guys.
No one talks.
Well, they're good
Except
though.
now. Oh yeah, they did great. They did their job. They did super good.
Ghouls are better than blue horrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
After the points increases
Okay.
for 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about zombies. Yeah, I think you
Zombies are
might
shit.
be right. You might be right. Boy, you think they're just trying to clear the shelves out of all those old ghouls?
No.
No.
I think that if you looked at how badly they've written Cruel's Boys over and over again, you would know that there's nobody there that's like, oh, we're gonna lowball these points to sell models,
Sure.
because they would have eventually written a good Cruel's Boys like army faction, and they have only gotten worse with the most recent book. So
Fair enough.
that's just my hot take.
Fair enough. They definitely did that in Warhammer Fantasy all the time.
I'm
A lot.
sure that there's like a case or two,
Mhm.
but like if you say, oh, they released a new army and it's the best, look at Cruel Boys, and they've never been good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah. Boy. Yes. If you sticked around for all of this, please like and subscribe. We have a ton of fun doing this. We have a ton of fun hanging out with people in the chat. We have a ton of fun in the Discord. Super good. We have a ton of fun at Colorado Clan Carnage. We have all sorts of a blast. And
Most importantly, come
Yes.
to Colorado Clan Carnage. My team is short one person.
Oh no!
If we can't find one, you might be that random person paired with an idiot playing Warp Lightning Cannon.
So jump in that Discord, explain to us why you want to be on Grand Alliance Casual, and come hang out in beautiful Colorado Springs, Castle Rock. Sorry, Castle Rock, Colorado. Not Colorado Springs, it's in Castle Rock.
How about this?
Yes.
If somebody in Discord comes out and plays in Colorado Clan Carnage on my team, I will pay the $80+ for you to have a Grand Alliance casual.
Wow, what a deal!
Or whatever we end up playing. There's the yellow purple one.
Could be the yellow purple one.
Yeah, it might be the yellow purple one.
Could be the yellow purple one.
You will get a free jersey that I will have on hand for you. So join that Discord. Say that you will come. Actually come.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So very key.
Yeah, so very key.
Very key point.
Except that you will not win the tournament.
Here's the thing. That's not necessarily true.
We've come in second every year.
But you beat Matt with a random ragtag Cities of Sigmar versus his tournament competitive Khorne.
That was a good
last
list.
edition.
That was a good list.
That's
the news. For anyone that's familiar with Beast of Chaos.
The news.
Yeah.
Indeed. Anyway, thank you everybody. We've rambled on long enough. But boy, it was fun. It was good.
We'll see you guys
everyone
next time.